One of you must do this.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Here we go.
I have no idea what's coming.
Oh, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Can overcome any adversary, no matter how bizarre their powers may seem.
Don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Live long and prosper.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
And today is his birthday.
You're a wizard, Harry.
There can be only one.
Welcome, everybody. There can only be one, and we will decide tonight what is the best franchise of all time. It's either going to be Nightmare on Elm Street or 007 James Bond team. So I know we're ready. We've been preparing for this, so we're going to have a good fight tonight. But let's go ahead and introduce these members. We got a couple judges at the bottom for us. So, Jake, you look ready to judge. Your face is already so judgmental, I see.
Always is, Mike. Always is. Yep.
He's looking down on us.
No, nothing like that. I like both franchises here, okay? I've got nice steelbook box sets for both 007 and, of course, for Nightmare on Elm Street. So this is how I'll be voting tonight. Putting up one of these, and
I might be tagging you in, Jake. Just letting you know around it.
I don't know about that. I'm judging here, but
I was supposed to be tagging you in, Mike. What's going on?
I would say I like both franchises pretty dang evenly, and I think it's a pretty fun matchup here. So I can't wait to see what you guys have to kind of get out of your dukes today.
And we got Nate here. Nate, definitely very unbiased.
Unbiased. Listen. Show me cool things, I'll vote for you. That's it. I want to see cool stuff. That's who will win. I too like both franchise. Neither of these is my go-to, so it's fair. I'm looking forward to seeing some cool stuff, and I'll be eating my snacks. I'll be down here if you guys need anything, any advice or tips or anything.
Nice.
And then, of course, we have our third judge, which will be the audience tonight. If we need a tiebreaker, yes, if we have a tie, the audience, be ready at your keyboard. Let us know in the live chat which, choice you're choosing as these come up today. But let's get into the teams now. We got 007 team. Alex, he took a little break from his 007 video game, so did we throw you off with that? Are you still thinking about the game, Alex?
No, I'm good. I'm thinking. Don't worry about the game. I got the game. We're winning.
I see you got your drink there. Is it shaken, not stirred, or what?
Yeah, it's my tea, shaken, not stirred.
Is the game good, Alex? I'm hoping for good things. Is the game good?
Oh, it's phenomenal. The cold open is like, I don't want to spoil it, but the cold open, literally the title of it says "Earn Your Number."
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And it's really dope. And then it goes right into the code music number, like the movie. So it's just really dope how it just transitioned. But yeah, it's I recommend it. Like if you're into it, you're gonna be into it. Like it's dope. But yeah,
trying to sway the judges already. I see.
Don't worry. I got stuff on my CC. I didn't pull out all my stuff during the gaming when we were doing all this stuff, so I got more stuff to show off.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got Double Joe over here. Double Joe 7 with the bangers last time. Had a whole video game collection and everything. What are you packing tonight, Joe?
Well, it might be some repeats, but I got some stuff ready. This is the third time I've been playing on the Bond team, so
yes, that's our opportunity. We have a chance now.
Huck's been everywhere. He's been up, down, side to side.
I've probably been on every damn team.
He's been every part of the sandwich, you could say.
I've definitely been on 007 since the beginning.
Yes.
The only one I stepped out on the last chance was Star Trek, and they lost. So
Rocky.
And Rocky. Well, the Rocky I played right to the end. So
yeah. Well, not Rocky, Creed.
Yeah. It was Creed. You only play Creed, the Creed card, so much.
Yeah, Huck, you only had like a 75% chance of getting here. Whether Star Trek 007 or Rocky got here.
You made it.
Well, I'm here, so let's play.
Oh man, 017 is not messing around tonight.
Not tonight.
It
Not
is
tonight.
serious.
This is it.
Very serious.
Nobody
Okay.
does it better. Nobody does it better. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, they're singing. We're screwed up here. All right, Jody, you got a good singing voice over there for us?
Always. I'm prepared. I'm ready for it. Talking about repeats. You prepared
to carry
this team.
Well, I just want to say, lucky for your, I never judged a Friday, or not Friday. What is this? Nightmare on Elm Street. I never judged a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, this is all new
so
to you.
All
Then.
new to
Okay,
me.
This is new to you.
Everything's new to me. So
I'm just gonna pull whatever franchise and try to convince a date.
play freely. I've never seen it.
Yes, Friday the 13th. Oh, I like the way you're thinking, Nate. You gave me some ideas there. All right, Brian. I know you've been waiting for this. You've been on the bench, but we got you in now. Coach Pitchin.
I've been on the bench judging every one of these so far. So this is my first go around for Nightmare on Elm Street. So I'll try my best, guys.
We believe in you. We believe in you.
I like it.
I got some stuff. I got some stuff. Maybe at least one tag in, but we'll see.
All right, and apparently I'm on Nightmare on Elm Street team. So yay team. My name is still 007 though. Mega Mike never dies. So we'll have to change that eventually.
Damn it, man. Come on.
But yeah, it should be a fun night. I mean, I think Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street has some stuff we haven't shown yet. So I think we got some surprises. I think we've seen all the 007 stuff. So
no, you didn't.
We'll see what happens.
No, you didn't, dude.
We'll see what happens. Mr. Confidence over there.
I didn't tap. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try.
All right, so audience, go ahead and remember to Freddy Claw through that like and subscribe to support the channel. If you want to comment Red Live, consider gadgeting us up with some super chats, and also consider some future high tier memberships if you want some giveaways. If you want to pick a franchise to enter the next franchise tournament, you could have your own team. Think about it. It's good value there. But yeah, we're going to get started here. We got 4 rounds. Just to remind new people to the rules. Maybe we got some new audience members. Our first round is going to be packaging, worth 1 point each. We don't care about the disc on this one. We don't care about the movie, just the packaging itself. We got a round 2 here. Now it's about the disc, special features, quality of transfer, and the movie itself. Third, our variety round. You can look at box sets, sequels, collectibles of any kind. And then, of course, our final and fourth round. Best overall. What one movie, video game, book, or whatever, one thing represents your franchise best overall. So judges, make sure you're strict on that now. I don't want no shenanigans there tonight. And then if we get tied, we'll go into overtime. But yeah, so I think we're ready to go. So let's start with this first round. First round packaging. So Alex, Mr. Confident over there. So confident, I'll let you start off. And I'm going to be running around grabbing some Nightmare stuff. So Huck, if you want to host in the meantime, go for it.
Okay. Packaging. This is 1 point, right? You said?
Yeah, packaging is 1 point.
Yeah, so give us your absolute best thing you have right now.
Right. I know.
Oh no. I got it. I got it. There's 1 point. I'll be nice. I'll go with this. Very old. This one's very old. All right, so this is the Tomorrow Never Dies limited edition VHS set. So this is very rare. Comes with a nice little authenticity right there. Okay. Number. It comes with a nice little mission of a lifetime. Look at that. Look at nice little. You can sign right there. Look nice. You got a book with my boy Pierce Brosnan's autograph. Look at that. Look at that thick ass book.
That is a thick book. I thought that was a VHS tape.
No. This is this is what I like about this. This is the shooting script of the movie Tomorrow Never Dies. So if you want to sit there and just watch and just talk about it, you're like, oh, cool. So you have that. Comes with a nice little VHS of some special features. And you have the actual movie. Tomorrow Never Dies.
Okay.
And then, of course, it has some postcards, streets of the film. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Can we see the outer box again?
Yeah. It's an old ass box though.
I like the gold on the inside, though.
97, huh?
I like the gold on the inside, the gold trim.
Yeah.
Very classy, classes up the joint.
It's like a second sight VHS. You got a book,
Right?
you got art cards, a box.
Yeah. Has the book, it has the script of the movie.
So you could read along as the movie's going.
As the movie's playing, you could play. You could be your own Bond and say whatever you want.
Was that an individually numbered release? Does that have that on that authenticity certificate or no?
Let me see. Oh, I like this judge. This guy's all like he wants. He wants
Just
it
get in the
all.
weeds. Just get in the weeds. I don't know how many of these were printed.
We got these numbers thing here.
It's like 54,000.
Yeah, it's numbered.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Number
They were printing these suckers
It
out.
was a large limited edition.
Not that rare.
Do you have it?
I've never seen it.
No.
I've never seen it.
Well, Alex.
Damn.
Oh, everyone's gonna get that. So there you have it. That's what I have. All right, Jody, what you got? Wait, I'm facing Jody, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got?
That's nice.
All right. Well, I could go 3 ways here, but
Go 3.
to watch yourself.
Wait for that, Jody. It's round
Watch
one.
yourself. All right. Well, you know what? You went VHS. I'm gonna go DVD because up until we got this 4K box not too long ago, this, in my opinion, was the best Nightmare collection ever, and that is this awesome DVD. Look at that. Look at that embossing there. That's beautiful. I love that so much. I love that you get an amazing image all the way around. Even on this, you get your new Nightmare Freddy there, and the spines of each individual DVD make up Freddy. So you get all of your Freddy movies plus the Nightmare series DVD right there. This also came with a booklet and 2 3D glasses for Freddy 6. But I love these because they kind of took the same angle with the steelbooks when we got them, but each one is the theatrical poster in this nice black framed. Gotta love those old school snap cases. So you get that on every single Nightmare movie. And I'll show you that booklet I was talking about. Here is the booklet. Mine also has a booklet, so look out.
Booklet.
A booklet with it's like 2 pages each, 2 or 3 pages each dedicated to each film. So each film gets about 3 pages worth of text and images. It's awesome. And here is that Nightmare series DVD. This is actually one of those old school that you could pop into your computer, and it also was like a DVD ROM that had some fun shit that you could do. So look out for that. But yeah, I think like I said at the beginning, the 4K box set is cool, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm still like on the fence that this is even better, like still to this day. And I got this at Circuit fucking City. So look out. Circuit City callback right here. So this is for my 1 point, the Nightmare collection on DVD.
I might go as far as say it would have been nice if they actually used that same design on the 4K steelbook box set, like around the side. I think it would look really cool.
Definitely.
It's a sweet set.
Nice gang. Look, I'll just say before the judges make up their mind, Alex, I applaud you for a VHS box set. I mean, we know Jody's got the banger up there, and we've seen it before, but we've never seen this little nugget of gold trim from Alex.
Yes, that's true. So, I had to go into my archives.
Something new, something fresh.
All right, Alex, I missed it. Could you show it real quick again?
Oh, gladly.
It was just this little VHS thing.
Little. We got that. We have
See, Mike's not judging. Don't fall into this trap, Alex.
I'm not falling into the trap. But Tomorrow Never Dies, special edition, another disc here. VHS, I'm sorry. You got your authenticity card. You got a membership lifetime thing here. You got some postcards like they always come with. And then you got the shooting script of the movie where you can read along with the movie. So you can So yeah.
All right, judges, ready?
I think so.
So
I think so.
Oh, make
it one, that. 2, 3, reveal.
It has to be.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh no, we got a tie. Oh no.
So I loved Alex's. I've never seen it before.
I just never seen it.
But even though I have this 4K Steelbook, I still have that DVD set of A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's just so iconic. I love the thing. It's
all right, come on,
one of the
audience.
best packages I've ever seen for a physical media release.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I have not let go of that thing since the day I bought it.
I voted my way because I had not seen that VHS. And since it's packaging the disc, I mean, it doesn't matter what format. So
yeah, I mean that's why I pulled it out. I was not going to pull it out for disc. This is pristine.
Nate was right. Packaging on that sucker, it does look like a second sight release, but for goddamn VHS 007,
from 1997.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got this in Caldors.
You don't know what that is.
I don't know if you remember Caldors. It's like Kmart back then,
right?
But that's
All right, audience, we need some votes. We need some votes in here. So get your final votes in. It looks
Just
like
type
we
in
have
Nightmare.
one for
Freddy.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
There you go. There it is.
Unfortunately, though, we got 007.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, William
And we
Cinema,
got
that
another
was
Bond.
he was on the
B-Dub
Bond
says-
team a bunch of times.
B-Dub has Nightmare on Elm Street too. It's tied right now.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't see tied because this is Brian, so his vote don't count. He's a double
That's me.
Yeah, Brian being a little sneaky.
Tomfoolery already.
I knew I should have created a
Alrighty.
separate account for tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it that far in advance.
Is this you, Huck? Are you Jack Burton?
No,
I know you're a fan.
No, that's Jack Burton.
Jack Burton.
But Jack Burton is a fine individual.
All right, judges, I think we're calling it then. 007 for the 1 pointer.
Skin of our
Nicely
teeth.
done, Alex. Nicely done.
Oh well.
Good job, Alex.
It's only one. It's only one.
It's 1 point, but we got to take every point.
I know we do. Thanks.
All right, Double Joe. Let's see what you got.
All right, I'm going with the Blu-ray James Bond box set. You got all the actors that played Bond on the front here. If you slide this out, it's got 3 separate cases. Each one has a set of year ranges. So you got 1962 to 1977, 1979 to 2002, and 2006 to 2015. And then they all have uniform discs, which are also, they release these individually too. So they are the same as these Blu-ray releases, and they all come with a bunch of special features. So here's like the special features are on Diamonds Are Forever. But yeah, it's just a perfect Bond set. You got 24 films spanning 1962 to 2015. So yeah, that's what I'm showing for packaging for Bond.
All right. Brian, what do we got?
In an effort to not show off the same thing that's been shown off on multiples, I'm going to tag someone in for this one.
Oh shit.
Oh,
so Mike, you said you have something that people haven't seen.
When I was a judge, I had something. I need what I have right now, man.
If you only have one thing, I'll show off what I have. I don't care.
Oh man.
It's been shown
Hey,
off
if you
before.
want to, no, I could do it. I could do it if we need to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna show.
Sure.
I'm gonna show.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show.
These judges haven't seen it, man. Go ahead.
We're just gonna show it. It's the
there it is.
It's the big boy.
There it is.
Look at the detail here. This thing is beautiful. I mean, there's no denying, the work that went into this, the craftsmanship. You have all the films here. Each one gets their own little steelbook with the poster art for each one. There's 2 Dream Warriors, which is probably one of my favorite covers there. 4, this is probably the shittiest one, but whatever. 5. Then you got This one, just kidding. That's the worst one.
No, that's the worst one.
Agreed.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, that one.
And then New Nightmare, which I actually like this cover as well. But yeah, just a really, really cool looking steelbook, and I think a lot of work went into this, and they really did a fantastic job putting this thing together. So that is everything. I could show off some of the inside stuff. There's artwork on the inside of every single steelbook as well. We won't necessarily need to show off every single one because it's been shown before, but yeah, that is what I'm going with.
I love that pick, Brian. It's a good, safe pick. That's sometimes all you need. That's all you need. It's a great steelbook set. Joe, you had to pull what you had, but let's be real. The Blu-ray cases were a little boring. Kind of plain artwork, it's just like white.
Kind of hard to do when there's 24 films versus 6 or whatever it is.
Not wrong. I understand. You pulled what you had to pull. So good effort. All right, judges, we ready?
I'm ready.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, reveal.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm going to be honest with you, Brian. You probably could have just showed one steelbook and I would have voted for you. You didn't even have to show them all.
I did have this one too.
There's no slight to Joe, but it was just, it was a white box.
I'm a big fan of like individual releases to pull out one movie at a time as opposed to like pulling out a big chunk and like flipping through the disc.
Oh, I agree. I hate that shit. Like the Alfred, is it Alfred Hitchcock one of those that you got to pull like 8 of them to take out one?
There's a bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm scratching it. Your fingerprints is all over it. It's like, hate those things. Hawks, bring it home, baby. Bring it home. Bring us that 1 point.
All right. Crack.
Let's do this.
Good job, guys. Good job, both of you.
All right. Here we go. All right. Look, sometimes we just got to play what we have and look to the audience. Maybe they haven't seen it, and maybe some of the judges here weren't around previously. So we're playing what I think is probably one of the hottest sets Bond has ever released, and this thing is a humdinger, y'all. And remember, this isn't about complete collections. This is just about packaging and how badass the packaging is. Let's remember that. We are going with this massive Bond 50 box set. Look at this, man, with the black and the gold, man. You got 50, got all the Bonds there, sporting all their pew pews, and look, get the little gun barrel in the back. And then when you take the sucker out, okay, there's a little J card that came with it on the back, and then they come in two fancy schmancy books, y'all. And hang on, I don't want to knock anything over. It's laid out super nice, man, super clean. Okay, you got like the disc, and these aren't like tucked way in; they're right there, so you can just grab it and just take it right out. Boom, right? So they're not those buried ones that we hate, like Alex said. These are the easy to get to, right? And you got all these great pieces of art that go from each movie.
Beautiful.
As it takes you to the, hang on, I'm trying to keep this in frame. I can't see. Just absolutely great looking, very clean. Got great image of Bond, and then some stuff from the movie that's in there, and you get two per row right here. All right, one more, yoink. All right, and then hold on. Here's the last half. Okay, this takes you from, and these are from years. So that was 1962 to 1981. This is 1983 to 2012. Very similar design, as you can see. Like I said, I love this art right here. They just did such a clean, cool job. Look at that Timothy Dalton, man. Yeah, get it. Here's Pierce looking super sexy. Let's go. All right, one more. And then what's really nice about this one, y'all, is to prepare you for Skyfall, they left a slot for it. Like, so the movie wasn't even out yet. So that's what I appreciate, that kind of detail. They're saying, hey, we know there's another great Bond coming out, and we're going to leave you a slot. So when you get that movie, you can put the movie in here, and you get a bonus disc that just comes with this collection. So the last page is literally your own little customized page of throwing in Skyfall once it comes out, and a bonus disc that's just chocked full of all kinds of good stuff. But again, it's packaging, not disc. But the fact that the disc is in there makes it part of the packaging. So there you go. That is it. That is the big, massive Bond 50th anniversary box set. There you go. Boom.
What I do like about that one is that they have all the Bond girls on the numbers of the year that they came out. Like, it's very unique. Like, that's what I like about it.
All right, great box set. Excellent choice, Huck. It's very tough to compete with that. So the only way I can compete with it, just throwing a Hail Mary out there. I'm going to see if the judges catch this and accept it, but I will make the argument. So, of course, this has been shown before. Yes, it has. On multiple franchises, actually. Well, we're going to go with, of course, the great... Boom. Look at this. Beautiful. And let me explain why we're going to count this for Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, if you're a big fan of the franchise, of course, you're going to see in here, you actually got the great Freddy versus Jason, which I absolutely love this cover art. The poster artwork is beautiful. I hate when they sometimes do fancy new, like weird commission artwork and it just doesn't live up to the poster. This artwork was beautifully designed. I remember going to the cinemas back in the day. You had a big giant poster running down of Freddy. On the other side, a big giant poster of Jason. And people were so hyped with that. So for this case, once again, I love the clear casing as well. But to capture that theatrical poster is just beautiful. So I really love that too. And the spines are nice too. You can find it easily in the box, easily on the shelf if you want to take it out of the box. So yeah, you do have a Nightmare on Elm Street movie here because it counts as both. Not only that, another what I would say also includes some Freddy is you're going to have Jason Goes to Hell, where you have the Freddy Krueger glove at the end that got people pumped up and excited for Freddy versus Jason, actually creating the multiverse for these great horror icons. I mean, you had Evil Dead in there, of course, Jason, but then that Freddy glove, when that popped up and you heard Freddy Krueger's voice, everybody was like, Jason, woo, you better get ready to fight some Freddy because Freddy versus Jason is happening. So I do consider with those two entries, this makes it a legitimate choice for this round. But now that we have declared it a legitimate choice, let's just compare the box set artwork. Now, I like this a lot better than the 007 set. I thought the 007 set was good, but it was a little plain on the inside besides the Bond lady is kind of small in there. Here you see a lot of Jasons, nice and big from all of these movies, which is great. I mean, it's perfect inside and out. Very beautiful as well right there. Look at that all the way around. And you got all those movies, of course, easy to find. So we never got in a set like that. Even afterwards, even that Nightmare on Elm Street set that Brian showed didn't even have Freddy versus Jason in there. So that was kind of an incomplete set, unfortunately. I love the set. It's a nice looking set. But like I said, one of my favorites here, you got to have that Freddy versus Jason. So once again, when you just compare the packaging, the roundest packaging, I rather have this beautiful packaging over, say, that Bond packaging. Even though that Bond packaging is good. It's good. It's a good Bond packaging, don't get me wrong. But if I had to pick, and I could only leave with one, I'm leaving with this one. All right. And like I said, I do think it counts for the arguments I made. I'll let the judges
second that.
Yeah.
Hey, Hugs, you should bring out Catch Me If You Can, because Leonardo DiCaprio has the DB5 in it with the 007 music.
Yeah, I was thinking of going that route. I was actually going to pull Cannonball Run because Roger Moore drives the Aston Martin and he says he's Roger Moore.
But you didn't pull that.
For it, judges. Come on, don't fall for that.
Don't fall for that crap.
You gotta appreciate the testicular fortitude over here.
One of these, Mike, for him.
I'm not going to have any slander. I'm not going to talk any trash on this team here. It was a good pool. I just think, once again, when you look at the round and you look at the official rules, packaging, I just
what official rules?
I just I made the official rules. I should know that.
He doesn't even appear on the
I
box.
should know that. So I'm like I said, I believe it does count. But
Can
you
I ask
guys,
one question, Mike, before I vote.
Yes.
Is Freddy anywhere on the outside artwork of that box?
No.
I don't believe so. Besides, if you want to talk about the aura of Freddy. Because you have a lot of kind of hellfire-ish aura around these characters. And I do think that represents Nightmare. Because once again, it was kind of a tease with Jason Goes to Hell. Like, Freddy is on his way. Let's give you a little tease, right, to get you prepared for Freddy versus Jason. Okay, and Warner probably wouldn't have allowed too much Freddy on there, so they gave you just enough. But once again, honoring the original theatrical poster artwork was perfect enough. I don't think Bond did that. Where's the original poster artworks there? You had some Bond ladies there, which I get works for some people. That's fine. That's fine. But
you gotta be a salesman, man. You're pretty good.
TikTok,
I'm just saying, which one do you want in your collection a little bit more at the end of the day? That's all I'm saying.
Judges.
All right, judges.
Man, come on.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
It was a bold choice. I applaud you for it.
I tried my best.
Mike, the Hail Mary, it was a hell of a throw. It went a very long way. Like most Hail Marys, it was an incomplete pass. I'm sorry.
It was the only chance against that set.
Dude, you threw it. You threw it right into the end zone, and everyone started hitting that ball in the air. It was just like, no.
I respect the roundabout way you went around that. Honestly, I do. But
he said the hellfire.
All right, that was a good little roundup for round 1.
I love that so much.
That was a good round.
At least
exactly. We're getting everybody warmed up for what they're in store for tonight. You guys haven't seen anything yet. I'm just letting you know.
Some Stretch Armstrong level stretching.
But we got the round 2 here, the disc. So now we're gonna talk about the movies. The quality of the disc, the special features, all that fun stuff.
So is
the
special
features means nothing now.
So is special features plus quality, or is it separate?
All
like for this,
it's quality, all quality,
disc,
special features, anything that's on the disc.
All under the same umbrella. Everything is on the disc. That's what I'm going for.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Let's switch up
the bylaws and make sure that it's
bylaws. Yeah.
All right, let's see. I don't think that's almost
new.
Yeah, almost new.
Well, Jody and Alex
already went. There you go. There we go. Oh, okay. We want to switch it up a little bit. No, there we go.
Yep.
That works. That works. All right. So let's go to Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep.
We'll start this round.
All right.
All right, Brian.
Ding dong.
All right,
Brian versus Brian. What do we got?
Brian versus Brian. I don't know if this has been shown off before, but I'm going to go a little bit, not necessarily outside the box here, but I'm going to talk about Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street. So this is a documentary about Mark Patton from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and all about his kind of journey with meeting back up with like the writer and the cast and all the controversy around Nightmare on Elm Street and how it came about. So he's like on tour doing like cons and stuff. So it just follows his journey. It's a really good look at kind of the story behind Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and all the homophobia and like the AIDS epidemic from the 80s. I thought it was really well done. There's actually a lot of special features on here. I'm just gonna throw these on because I can't see for shit. What do we got here? Commentary with co-director Roman and Tyler, backstage with Scream Queen, bedtime story with Mark Patton, a tribute to Wes Craven, fireside chat with the cast of Freddy's Revenge. That was actually really cool, like because he actually got to sit down with all of the rest of the cast and kind of talk about things. Split Second by Skeleton Head, which is a music video. Femininity and horror film panel discussion. The Monster is Queer, a look into horror genre studies with Dr. Andrew Shalhill. The Psychic, which is an alternate opening scene, an original trailer, and there is a booklet in here as well. It's just a really, really solid documentary, and the fact that he kind of got to sit down with the writer who basically put the blame on him, and then, which caused him to kind of be cast out of Hollywood kind of so early on. He really did Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and like maybe a handful of other films. So I'm going to go with this one. I think this is a really, really good, unique look at kind of the behind the scenes of a pretty controversial story within the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
And I love that choice because it's unique. We haven't seen it 100 times on here. So excellent choice.
Thank you.
All right, Huck. I know you got something new and original.
You know, it depends on how I play this. Okay. This is how we're gonna go. All right, so this is I've never pulled this personally, and this is about disc quality and all the good stuff. And this one is probably one of my all-time faves. It's definitely my favorite of the Daniel Craig era. I'm gonna hold this up to represent it. So from this, I'm going to have it represent Skyfall, and the reason I'm picking Skyfall is because of just how amazing this particular disc looks. This particular disc, if you were to check out specs like on Blu-ray.com, it's almost a perfect 5 stars on the 4K and the Blu-ray across the board. It's 5 stars on the audio across the board, and the special features, talking about your bonus features, similar to what Brian had as well, you know, a little documentary. This thing is, I mean, just wall to wall documentaries. Just check this out. You got 2 different commentaries. You got something called Shooting Bond, where there's like 12 different things. You got the intro, the opening sequence, title sequence, 007 himself, Q, the women, the villains, the action, locations, music, end credits. M, of course, this is when M passes away, so there's a whole section on M, and the future of Bond, Skyfall premiere trailers, the soundtrack, promotional thing, and sneak peeks of the next movie. So this thing is super loaded. This film was nominated for 5 Academy Awards, winning 2 of them for Best Song and Best Sound Editing. So just for me, Skyfall is just a quintessential representation of the later Bond, especially in the Daniel Craig era. And I just think if you're a Bond fan and you love Skyfall, this is an absolutely banger presentation on 4K.
Great choice, Huck. One of my favorite Bond films of all time. Is a quality disc, no doubt about it. But also Brian pulled a quality movie as well. So you're matching quality with quality. It's very tough to judge here, but I will say once again, what's the more unique choice tonight? Because we have seen other contestants pull Skyfall. I know not you, Huck, but we have seen it before. I think Brian's the more unique choice. So I would like the judges to factor that in.
Can I have a look at both of the discs, please? That's part of my criteria, is like the actual artwork on the disc as well, inside and out.
Although it's not packaging, Jake. Just I don't want that to sway your
best disc. I know.
Ooh, look at that.
That does look beautiful, though.
The disc goes with the artwork.
Yeah, the disc is with the artwork. Not that it's about packaging.
That is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
That's cool little brownie points. Huh? Nothing?
Well, I mean, you get the 4K and the Blu-ray here on Skyfall. This is not about packaging; it's about the disc.
Just the disc. I don't care about the packaging. I just want to.
Oh yeah, there's your discs. Yeah, there you go. Skyfall.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I think I know where this is going.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
It was close. It was very close. I love Scream Queen. That documentary is great. That Blu-ray released by ETR Media is phenomenal. It's just kind of hard to fight with the gorgeousness of the 4K of Skyfall and the plethora of special features that are on that disc.
It's fair. It's fair. Good job.
It was close though.
Right, I thought you had.
And I'm using it to vote because it's like my favorite of the Daniel Craig as well. But it looks amazing. That documentary sounds really good. As well.
It is very good.
Yeah. But I love Skyfall, and I've seen it, and I love it. And movie, or what's on the disc counts as well. So I had to go that way. But that was a great pick. I've never even heard of that, to be honest.
No, and even if you're not the biggest fan of Nightmare 2, you should watch that movie because it kind of makes you appreciate that movie a little bit more. Like the documentary is great. I'm a big doc guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's fantastic.
Good pull, Brian. Thank you, judges.
Thanks, Huck.
All right, because that documentary worked so well. We'll try another one.
It was really close, man. It was really close.
But what was great is this has not been shown at all. I don't think it's even been talked about or mentioned on any live stream yet on this channel, which is great. but it was a little hidden gem I found. So we're gonna have to go for another documentary, Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares. Woo! The Robert Englund story. So what I really love about this documentary is it actually talks about the whole career of Robert Englund. It goes back to his early days when he would do stage shows and like drama and everything like that, how he basically got started in the film industry. And it even goes into the other little backstories of like, you know, knowing Mark Hamill and recommending, hey, Mark, go check out that, you know, that Star Wars project, go audition for that. Like it goes into all the dirty details of everything behind the scenes. So you get all of Robert Englund's backstory, you get all his wisdom as, you know, an older individual now. And so this is just great. It's really a full-length documentary, and you think that would be it because you're like, it's a documentary. That's kind of a special feature in itself. But no, you actually got a ton of special features at the bottom. Let me show you guys right here. Right here. Look at all those special features. So you got horror icons. I mean, you got conversations. You got even more like little documentaries, interviews as well. So you got a whole bunch of special features, and those are pretty lengthy in themselves. I mean, some of them are like 5, 15, 30 minutes long. So it's like you get mini documentaries with your big giant documentary, which is really cool. And once again, I love celebrating Nightmare on Elm Street because of Robert Englund. Without him, you wouldn't have this massive franchise because he was such a horror icon. Like, you needed him to make this first movie take off, and then you would just get sequel and sequel because he was such an iconic presence. And it talked about how he got into that kind of acting mode and becoming Freddy Krueger, and how, you know, the claw like made his arm drag. So how he moved was because of that. It literally goes through everything, every single movie practically. It's great. And you get other actors in there too. Like you get, of course, you know, the actor for Nancy in there and all that. They even show up, do little interviews with them with this documentary as well. And then it even goes into like later on, not just the movies, but also the merchandising, and how the merch became a big thing, and the Comic-Cons and everybody dressing up like Freddy Krueger. So it gave you appreciation for Nightmare on Elm Street, even if you weren't a horror fan. You're just like, this is just cool. Like, this is cool for acting. This is cool for merchandising. This is just cool for film industry itself. So once again, really love this documentary. Like I said, ton of special features. It's a Blu-ray, but it looks beautiful. Just how it was filmed so recently, it just looks super clean. So I like high definition. It doesn't freeze, it doesn't pause, it doesn't skip on me. Documentary plays through like that. So perfect on a Blu-ray disc. So as everything, when I'm looking for a disc, like I said, great documentary, great special features, just great everything. So really love this one. And once again, unique choice we have not yet seen or even talked about it.
I got a quick question.
Yes.
That sounds, I like it. Is it, it's Robert Englund in general, like even other movies as well?
Yeah, so it does touch on his other movies. It touches on his early drama days too, which is really cool. So it literally goes like, and he was like part of some big sci-fi show, like I never even heard about. But as I'm watching this documentary, I'm like writing down stuff. I'm like, I only knew him from Nightmare on Elm Street, but now I want to go watch his other movies and TV projects. So it got me other recommendations. So if a movie can do that, lead you to other movies, that's pretty powerful stuff.
Could we get a look at the disc as well, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. So the disc itself, I don't love the disc, but I'll show you the inside. So the disc is just kind of plain. You got the title on there. I do like it, you know, sticks with kind of the Freddy reddish burgundy color there. But the inside is really cool because it's black and white, which it kind of takes you back to the old school days, which is really cool. You got Freddy in there, which is really nice. So I like that. I thought it was, you know, kind of gave that vintage feel on the inside. So a little bit of a contrast from the outside. But yeah, you know, once again, the outside's really cool and everything like that too.
That's so cool. I just ordered it.
Oh, and
yeah, it sounds pretty good. Like I wanted to watch it. That's why I
let me add value to this.
It's $18 on Amazon.
Oh, you're paying too much. You're paying way too much. Go on Hamilton Books. I got it for under $6. I think it was like $5 something.
All right.
So it was like a $5 Blu-ray steelbook. I don't know if they still have it available. Hamilton Books. Yeah. That's just the gem shop for.
They had that. They had RoboDoc. They had a lot of great steelbook documentaries on Hamilton Book.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike, Mike.
Oh, there you go. Oh, and Jody got it too. Look at that.
It's definitely worth
We're
$6.
saving you some money today, too.
Yeah.
All right, I know Alex spent a lot on his. What do you got, Alex?
Not really. You know, it's funny. I was because I'm like, I could go 4K. Hux went 4K, but I'm gonna go DVD on this one. I'm gonna go with my favorite movie in the Sean Connery era, because I was gonna go with the 4K version, but this one has like tons of special features. I'm gonna go with the Goldfinger Ultimate Edition. Now, if you guys know, the Ultimate Edition, they went frame by frame restoration of the film, so these look actually really good still on DVD. Now the reason why I like this one, because this comes with tons of special features. It comes with with its own special features disc, and that comes with only on the DVD, which doesn't even come on the 4K. The 4K only comes with mission dossiers. This one doesn't. This has it strictly for the DVD, and this comes with a declassified MI6 volts. The Sean Connery from the set of Goldfinger, screen test of a lot of the characters on tour with the Aston Martin DB5 when it first debuted on screen, one of the legendary cars, movie cars. You got Honor Black Man, and then you have open-ended interview. You got 007 Mission Control, which is like an interactive guide. And then you have the mission dossier that has like an additional 10 special features, and then of course the propaganda stuff, which is like the trailers, TV spots, radios, and all that, which I think is awesome. If you're into the 007, I think pick up this set. I always tell people, like, try to find the 4 volume sets, because these things come with like tons of more stuff that they don't put on 4K. Like, it just sticks to the DVD. So this one is volume 1, comes with Goldfinger, Diamonds Are Forever, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Living Daylights, and The World's Not Enough. That's the only thing I don't like, that they mix all the movies up in the volumes, because sometimes people want their like in sets, like all the Sean Connerys and then all the Roger Moores. But anyway, in terms of this one, if you want to look at the inside, it's kind of, I don't like it. It's black. It should give like some stuff, but I kind of like the disc art. I'm a sucker for disc art. I hate like just colors like red or doo-doo brown. Like, no, that's not my stuff. But yeah, so again, DVDs never had the good good stuff. But yeah,
interesting pick, Alex, because not too long ago, about a month or two ago, I was going back to those volume box sets. It's one of the first like DVD sets I picked up, were those first 4 volumes. I'm like, let me pick out my favorite James Bond, Tomorrow Never Dies. Time to play this DVD. It would not play. Disc raw or whatever you want to call it, it would no longer play. So I did some research. I have heard other people have had those problems with this DVD. I don't know if it's because the casing is really thin or just the manufacturing was off, but that's a massive issue for collectors. So that's a problem right there. Also, you did pick a DVD. I don't hate DVDs. I like DVDs. You know, if you can only get it on DVD, if it's good value, understandable. But come on. We now have James Bond films on Blu-ray and 4K.
Dude, I own the 4K. Don't make it seem like I don't have
the I know, but you pulled the DVD. So
I'm good. You pulled a documentary. What the hell you wanted to see? A Blu-ray documentary.
That was on Blu-ray. A Blu-ray documentary that looks stunning.
You're not the judge.
So I'm just saying, the DVDs don't keep up so well, especially if you play it on a new big OLED TV. Those James Bond DVDs just don't keep up like they used to.
Mine's work. Yours need a little buffing.
I'm just saying. The microfiber cloth didn't work on this one. I tried it.
So Alex, you had the 4K.
I ordered a whole new set and it didn't work. I went through like 10 of them.
You're like, work.
I'm like, make it better. I really want to watch this movie. So now I'm like, do I pick up the Blu-ray set? But then when I pick up the Blu-ray set, I know they're going to come out with the 4K. So I'm waiting on that.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Jake?
So I have the 4K of Goldfinger in that set. It has a lot of special features on there. What special features are on the DVD that aren't on the 4K disc?
I'm not a special features guy, but I'm gonna try to help you up on this one. I'll look it up quick.
And I'll tell you some more of my special features. So you got a conversation with the directors. So you actually have the directors talking up these films, which is incredible. Robert Englund Chatterbox here, a peek behind the curtain. Oh my gosh, Nightmare Cafe with Jack Coleman? Incredible.
Here it goes. All right, so the ones that come exclusive on the 4K is the locations, exotic locations where they shot Goldfinger.
Mm-hmm.
And then the audio commentaries. So this doesn't have audio commentaries.
So
this
the 4K
has it.
has more?
It has it, but it has more in the 4K. A little bit more on the 4K. So the declassified MI6 volts is in this one, and the mission dossier. So you're getting more on the 4K, but you're getting more clips on the DVD.
Okay.
So it's pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
they don't have a lot, but they have different features. Is that what I'm-
Well, no. So the 4K has. I'm looking here. The 4K has 5 clips, and the DVD has 10.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah, so like because this one has a special disc, like a separate disc,
Right.
whereas the 4K is just one on one. So I don't know how big the file is, but you're only getting one. That's it.
So they might have some crossover and some.
Yeah,
That's what I was curious about, like what stuff got dropped off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, spending a lot to get all of that for one movie when you got your $5 and you're good with
Not
it.
one movie.
All right, judges. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
It was close. Another close one.
we got
Another
it.
nail biter.
Good job, Mike. Good job.
Yes. I love
like
being on
all
a
the
team with
special
Mike.
features on there, but I do also like the creativity of the pick and how even if you are just a fan of him as Freddy Krueger, you can kind of watch that disc and just learn a heck of a lot more about the man himself. And there are some really good special features on that disc as well, going into like extra interviews and whatnot.
Yeah, I that documentary sounds good.
It's great.
I'm just gonna let everyone know now. Mike's slander did not sway me. I was
Me neither.
probably still gonna vote for it, and then he did his slander. And honestly, and Alex knows this, and I'm sorry, I'm biased. I hate DVDs. I don't have any. I
There
don't
was
watch them.
slander. There was.
I hate
slander.
them.
I don't even hate the DVD part.
And
It's just-
I didn't bother to mention. I bought this too, and it skips. It must be disc rot, y'all. I think
It must be disc rot.
Maybe, I don't know.
This is Blu-ray.
I don't believe you, Huck.
Hey, I'm a new addition
But I
to
held
the
back.
team. I'm trying my best over here.
all
When you
jokes
go get the
aside-
Alex, you gotta bring it.
No, all jokes aside, that doc sounds cool, and it got features, and I've never seen it, so
It is still available on Hamilton Books for it's $4.95 plus shipping. So it's
I
Go
might
get
be
it.
seeing it soon.
Yep.
Then.
Go
Everybody
get it.
listening to this should go get it.
yeah.
And put that
They're gonna
RoboCop
see,
in the cart
You're
too.
gonna see a
RoboCop,
skyrocket
too.
on stock. They go, wait, what is going on?
We
Everyone's
just sold
ordering.
53 copies of this. What
Yeah.
happened?
Sold out.
Yeah,
Did
Hamilton
Robert
Books, hit
Englund
me up.
just die or something?
Sponsor me.
Exactly.
All right, Jody.
Oh, is it my turn? Okay. Well, you took mine. That's okay.
Documentary.
Hey, you know what? You laugh, but I'm going to
you got
keep the
another one?
train going. All
Let's
right,
go. What you
because
got?
I've got the 4-hour long documentary, which includes interviews with everybody, literally over 100 people that either had to do with the film, were a part of the making of, or just fans of the film. And especially you get like behind the scenes of like the creativity of the kills, and I love that so much when it comes to Nightmare. But it's Never Sleep Again. I had to bust out this edition because I can't find my 101 films. This is a media book. It is Blu-ray. I swear to God. Don't ask me to look at the disc because I haven't opened this yet, and I don't plan to. But Never Sleep Again. Again, if you want to just have a 4-hour night of Freddy, this is where you go. This has got so much stuff in it. It's narrated beautifully. Again, you get really good special effects stuff, which is what I love about the Freddy films. All that, just no CGI bullshit going on. But Never Sleep Again. 4 hours of just awesome stuff, and like I said, over 100 people interviewed for this, including like Wes Craven's on there, Robert Englund's on there, tons of stars of the films across the board. Plus, like people like Alice Cooper interviewed in this thing. Just people that like love Freddy so much and talk about how much that these films affected their lives and how much it made them love horror movies even more. But Never Sleep Again, 4 hours of awesomeness. There is no other special feature better than this right here.
Oh,
So there's
I had
no
a question.
special features?
That's what I was gonna say. Is there anything else on there besides?
Listen.
I mean, I know it's 4 hours. I've seen it.
If I could
is there
find my
anything else?
101 film version, because this is beautifully wrapped, and look
You
at that.
can't
picture.
read the back of that.
This is my beautiful media book from Germany that I had to pull out.
I was just
I
asking.
love this so much.
This is the
I'm
first
not-
documentary I've seen.
I'm not going to
so
open
I
it.
know what's in it, but
I have the doc and I have the Blu-ray out there, but I can't remember if there's any special features on the disc or not.
I'm considering the entire thing a special feature because you get to
just
interview
one little
everybody.
special feature. Yeah,
One-
I
The
got
whole
it.
thing's a special feature.
special
4 hour special feature.
4 hour special feature
Okay.
because you get
That's a
you
long special-
get
100
interviews.
interviews.
you get interviews. You get stuff with the special effects. I mean, you get separated pieces. So it is just a bunch of special features slammed together in this 4 hour documentary.
okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I was just wondering. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
According to the interwebs, there are special features on.
Boom.
Do you want to read them off, Brian?
All right.
Or are you
Yeah,
fine to read
there's
them?
so in-depth interviews with the cast and crew providing personal insights into the film's creation, behind-the-scenes footage showcasing the making of iconic scenes, a comprehensive look at the impact of a Nightmare on Elm Street franchise on horror cinema, exclusive commentary tracks that delve into the film's themes and production challenges, rare archival material including photos and scripts enhancing the documentary's depth, and a detailed exploration of legacy and cultural significance of Freddy Krueger.
That's basically everything I said.
Yeah, so it's one giant special feature.
documentary. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many discs is that?
This one's 2.
One.
Oh, one.
Compressed
Okay,
to hell.
All right,
I'm
Joe,
done.
what do we got?
All right, I'm going with the out of print. Never Say Never Again.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
This one, so Sean Connery plays Bond again. The title actually comes from him telling his wife never again after the last time he had played Bond in Diamonds Are Forever, and she said never say never again. So that's where the title comes from. There's some good special features on this. You got a commentary with director Ivan Kirshner and James Bond historian Stephen Ray Rubin. The Big Gamble featurette, Sean is Back featurette, The Girls of Never Say Never Again featurette, theatrical trailer and photo gallery. And also just the history of this movie is really interesting. Kyle McClory, who kind of helped Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming, who originally wrote or came up with James Bond, wanted to make a film out of it, and he got with him and another guy, and they kind of tried to make a script that didn't end up getting made. And then Ian Fleming went out on his own and kind of used some of that to make Thunderball, and Kyle McClory took him to court after that, and that's how he was able to make this film out of canon somewhat, I guess, with the Ian production. So really hard to find, and the only way you can really get this besides this is to digitally rent it or purchase it digitally. So that's
And
what
that
I'm
thing is
going
going
with.
for about $150 right now. That's how rare that sucker is.
All right, I got to play some defense here. You know I have to.
Here it comes.
Here we go, people.
Judges,
Great
look away.
choice, Joe. Great choice if it's accepted by the judges. Let's.
Well, certainly it's acceptable.
I'm just saying, the judges were really tough on this choice, right?
Yeah, but not on your Freddy versus
Not
Jason.
enough
You
Nightmare on
mean
Elm Street,
non-straight
right?
Krueger
We're saying it was not Nightmare on Elm Street canon. Fair enough. I just want to keep the judges consistent. That Never Say Never Again is not a canon 007 James Bond film. So I don't think it counts personally, but I'm not judging.
That's not true, though.
So that is true.
No, it's
that
not.
is not a canon
No.
007 film.
No, it is not a. It's not a canon Broccoli production, Ian production 007. It is
It
absolutely.
is not part of the 007 franchise.
It is a.
All right, I got a
007
question then,
movie.
Joe.
It's a
Who
007
who does Sean Connery play in that movie?
James Bond.
Oh, okay.
Is it part of the 007 James Bond official franchise? Can you explain to me why it wasn't in the DVD set then?
Well, if we're going to use that
why
logic,
it's not
just
in
from
the
a
4K
judge's
sets? Why it's not in? Why is it not in the 4K Sean Connery set?
All right, from a
It is
judge's
not a part
perspective-
of the franchise.
Yeah, but that's the same thing with
wait.
the documentaries.
Yeah, that documentary has nothing to do with Nightmare on Elm Street, but we allowed it.
Well,
So
are you cooked? Man,
You
look
said it
at
was
this.
Robert
You tell me
Englund.
this has Freddy Krueger on there.
It's
Come
a
on
Robert
now.
Englund documentary. Does it appear in any of
Does
your
it
box
say
sets?
Freddy?
No, it
All
does
right,
not.
I think the judges are counting it. I just had to play defense. I had to do my best. Once again, I'm not judging. I just got to play defense here.
I think you are.
It's definitely the ugly stepchild of the franchise, but it's still part of the franchise.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a
watch it.
Bond movie.
He said, "Watch it."
Because it's not in that Bond 50 set that you have, Huck, right?
No,
Because it's not a franchise
No, but-
film.
Well, it's just
isn't
not
the-
part of that umbrella. The Broccoli's
Yeah,
don't
it's
own
not
that.
part of that, but it's still a James Bond.
What about
Yeah,
the
I
original
get it.
Casino
Still
Royale?
based
Isn't that
on
also like
Thunderball, just
Yeah,
like
that is
Thunderball.
not a part of the franchise. The original Casino Royale.
Which we haven't pulled, so.
But if James Bond's in it, I would count it as
It
a
also
judge.
doesn't star a legendary Sean Connery. Those star a bunch of comedians. So
yeah, it's
this
like
one
totally different.
stars James
Yeah.
Bond.
Got it.
And audiences, look, no offense, audiences tend to group it all together. Like Bond fans group it together.
Sure.
Like they
All
add
right,
it to their
well, then I
budget.
expect an official release of it soon with the rest of the franchise.
It's coming. They bought the rights for it.
Okay,
You never know.
we'll see.
Ah, okay.
All right, judges. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh, damn, that was awesome.
That documentary,
it's
I'm
a
a sucker
documentary.
for a long ass making of
Yes.
documentary
Yes.
that expands through the entire franchise. That one and that one's Never Sleep Again. The one on Friday, Crystal Lake Nightmares.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
of
yeah.
those, the 1-2 punch of both of those, I can just watch all day and be a happy boy.
Yep. Done by the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there was and there was briefly a Blu-ray that had both of them on it.
I've seen that doc. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I watched it up when it was back on like Amazon Prime back in the day or something, and I watched the whole entire thing. So
Yeah.
I've never seen seen it. I don't. It might be good. I don't know. But
And this is a great example of, even though it's worth a lot, even though it's out of print, doesn't make it a better disc.
yeah,
No,
All right.
yeah.
great play though. I mean, it should count though. I don't know
Good
what Mike
round.
was talking about. I
It
didn't
definitely
listen to
does
him.
count, yes. There just weren't a lot of wow points for me for that movie to fight the amazingness of that franchise documentary.
Same.
All right. So we're getting into round 3. I think these are all new matchups, correct?
What's the score?
So we are now at woohoo. We got 007 with 4, Nightmare on Elm Street with 5.
All right.
Close
1
game.
point high.
Those last couple points came in clutch for us.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yes.
little round. But it's very, very close.
The power of the documentary.
We got a third round
This is
here.
what I've been waiting for here. This
Third round, box sets, sequels, or collectibles. It's kind of our variety round, which is nice. We'll get to see some interesting picks. Hopefully, we're not seeing the same stuff over and over again. All right. On that note, Double Joe 7, I'm sure you have something brand new for us.
Well, somewhat of a repeat, but I got some new items involved. For this, I'm going with my video game collection. So starting off with some Nintendo 64, we got 007, The World Was Not Enough. And I have my original box for one of the greatest video games of all time, GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64, which sold over 8 million copies, third best behind Mario Kart and Super Mario 64. I also have 007 Racing for the PlayStation and Tomorrow Never Dies. For GameCube, Agent Under Fire, and PlayStation 2, Everything or Nothing. Nightfire, one of my favorites. From Russia with Love, where Sean Connery actually voices Bond again. Agent Under Fire again on Xbox. And then we got GoldenEye Reloaded on PlayStation 3. Quantum of Solace. And then Bloodstone. And I also found video game related some magazines I had. So from PlayStation Magazine, we got GoldenEye Rogue Agent, Nintendo Power,
Nice.
Agent Under Fire. And then my original official guide to GoldenEye.
Holy crap.
So,
it says Nintendo Power on top, too.
Yeah, so that's my James Bond video game collection. Another really cool part about the franchise is that the video games that go with it, especially GoldenEye, are great. So,
all right, Double Joe 7, not playing around. I will like to once again let the judges know those video games have been shown before. Just want that taken into consideration.
What?
Now for mine,
okay.
I'm just saying, take it into consideration. No,
he has
all right. Now for my choices here, a lot of ways I could go, but because Double Joe 7 did a lot of repeats, I will do no repeats at all. I will show you items that have never been submitted for any of the rounds for Nightmare on Elm Street. There's going to be multiple rounds, so I hope the judges appreciate just new official submissions. That's what we're going with here. All right. So first, to counteract Double Joe 7's video games, I'm going to throw out a video game because I love this video game, and you do get Freddy Krueger. So you're going to have Mortal Kombat 9, where the first guest pre-downloaded character you could get that got people pumped up was Freddy Krueger. And if you talk to the creators, that's why they continue to do guest characters in the future MK games and MKX and 11, because guess what? Freddy Krueger was their best-selling character. That just shows you how popular Freddy Krueger is, and he can go outside his movie realm and go into other things like video games and really sell the heck out of a video game. So absolutely love playing as Freddy Krueger, and they really captured him in the game too with all of his powers. You could get the claw to run on the ground. You could have the claw come up. You could basically put them in a dream, sleepy state and then go after them. And then, oh my gosh, the fatality with Freddy Krueger is the blood bed one in the first movie, you know, where freaking, you know, blood spurts out from Johnny Depp, right? You have that same thing. You just bring him down to hell and then the blood just flies up at the ceiling. I love that. So this was so cool to finally get Freddy Krueger as a playable fighting character. And once again, just spawned other horror icons coming in later games. So absolutely love that. Because Double Joe showed the video games, I had to show a new video game that hasn't been submitted yet. All right, so once again, that's going to be the theme here for this variety round. I love how Nightmare on Elm Street goes with so much different merchandise and collectibles. Once again, it's not just about the movies, it's about being a horror icon. So you got the shirt. Woohoo! With Freddy Krueger. Once again, this shirt has never been officially submitted. Once again, it shows that Nightmare on Elm Street is so powerful. You can sell a lot of freaking merch out of it. Once again, people love dressing up as Freddy and getting the clothing as well. Not only that, like I said, I'm a big Funko Pop collector. You can see all the Funko Pops behind me. The first horror one I got was my Freddy Krueger. I just love seeing Freddy Krueger. I love the outside. I keep them in the box for that. Keep them nice and clean. But I love the claws on the back. It just looks so cool. So once again, like I said, Freddy Krueger, so iconic. Nightmare on Elm Street, so iconic. I want to collect everything with Nightmare on Elm Street on it. Once again, never been shown as an official submission. All right, next up, you're going to have...
Wait. Question. Wait. Are you showing one thing or are you showing everything?
This is collectibles.
Well, if you're doing that, I'm going to show
collectibles.
Oh, this collectibles.
So I'm going to be here for 30 minutes showing all my shit?
I'm glad I'm not going to get you. So that's great.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I think we're bending the rules here.
Yeah. Hey, see, now they're doing slander. That's why you know it's good choices. Thank you.
I haven't started my slander.
Hey, let's respect people showing their items now. Save the slander for after. All right. And then what I was going to judge with tonight was my little Morpies, which you can't really get as easily anymore. These are pretty limited during the time. But I just love the different design. You got the big evil eyes, almost alien-like. It was just a different, cool way to do Freddy Krueger. And once again, get more merchandise, more collectibles with Freddy Krueger. Really cool. And you even got the claw you can put on. There. Once again, another collectible item that has not yet been submitted. All right, and then I don't want to do too much because Huck was getting cray on me. So I'll just do one last one. Too late. But I love Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy Krueger so much that not only do you have, the displayable pops and the video games and the other little plushies, but you could also even get for your dog a Freddy Krueger dog toy. So this is so cool. So my dog just plays with this one all the time. It even has a claw as well. But you can see how Freddy Krueger is so notable, so powerful, that he just goes through everything. Like I said, collectibles, merchandise, everything. Even for a dog toy, you can find a Freddy Krueger. Look at how adorable that is.
I love Jake has like one of the serious faces, but he's laughing inside. You can totally see it. He's just.
But once again, this has never been submitted, and I want judges to take note of that. I don't want to see the same things over and over and over again. All 4 of these items were great, all different, and all submitted for the first time.
I never saw his magazines before. His Nintendo Power.
That's fine. You can take a few magazines, or you can be playing MK9 with the dog on the lap with his Freddy, with your pop in the background, and you even got this next to your little controller playing along.
All right.
That was fun. Does anybody else feel like they just bought a car from Mike, or is it just me?
Every time he goes. Every
and
time
with
he's
the
off.
shirt. Don't forget the shirt now.
Don't forget that shirt.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Okay. So,
Ready to
Alex,
vote.
do you want to say something, or am I gonna...
Judges.
No, hold on, Mike. No.
Let's hear it.
No.
I'll let you go, Hucks.
Play a one-sided game here.
Yeah,
you either you let us play the way you play, or you don't play like that. Okay, bad boy. Okay, anybody else?
Hey, that sounds like a Freddy Krueger line. Even the lines of Nightmare on Elm Street just traverse the multiverse, and even Huck kind of quotes it sometimes. Continue.
It's nice that he pulled out a bunch of new stuff, but he pulled like so many things. It doesn't matter that we're seeing repeats. This is the last round. Some of us may not have new things. He pulled some good stuff, good games, brand new games as part of that haven't been seen before. And so he dove into his collection. Mike, I appreciate it, but we've never seen anybody play more than one type of collectible at one time. Just pointing that out. So
what are you talking about? Those are multiple. He pulled freaking magazines and video games. You're not telling me those are multiple?
They're not
but magazines are the video game.
Or a video game? Are you guys are freaking cooked. I can't.
I'm just
so cooked like Freddy Krueger cooked.
As long as I know we can pull a ton of stuff, I'm totally fine with what you did.
That's what I'm saying.
That has always been the rule. It's always
Alex,
been collectibles. So.
I thought it was one item.
No, that's for the 4th round. Know your rounds. Okay, that's 4th round. Third round has always been this.
Okay.
The audience was getting heated.
Even the audience is saying the same thing. But
yeah.
Justin wins a lot. He cuts it up. I like that. I like the audience. Yeah, the audience is doing great. Love the t-shirt. Woo. I like it. Sounds good to me.
All right. I'm ready to vote.
Me too.
All right, judges. 1, 2, 3.
Not even close.
Not even close.
No.
How great would it have been if we won, though? Like, seriously.
If you would have won,
just throw collections in the mix, at least have a nice themed collection.
Yeah,
Freddy Krueger themed.
He's like, here's my underwear. My Freddy
His was
Krueger
video
underwear.
games. Yours is just like, oh, here's my shit.
Here's some cool shit.
I will say, Mike, if you would have had like a sealed Nintendo Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, I play my games. I play my discs. I actually watch my movies. So all the stuff can be shown.
Joe still had the original
I
box.
got no sealed stuff.
If you would have had a Nintendo, because there is a Nightmare on Elm Street game. So, and you played Mortal Kombat, which he's in, but it's not a Freddy Krueger game.
Right.
I agree with Jake. It was too random. It was just a bunch of things.
That was
I
a
think-
shotgun approach, and that's not what I was really looking for with this round.
I think Joe would have won if he just showed the magazines because he
If
didn't
he
show the
just
magazines.
showed GoldenEye.
He didn't show
Yeah.
it.
He didn't show the magazines last time because I was a judge on that
Those
one.
were
He showed
new.
the games, but not the magazines. So
I'm
that was
telling
new.
you, if
Yeah.
Mike would have run that round, we would have been here for hours because I would have been showing every 007 thing. Like, we're going to my garage for the car, like the BMW car. Like, I'll be like, we're doing
I'm gonna go
everything.
change into my tuxedo.
Come back. Oh my god.
Good
All
round.
right, Alex, what do you got? One thing
That was a
now,
good round.
Alex. One thing you said.
Oh, it's gonna be one thing, and I'm gonna.
All right, one thing
I'm
now.
gonna continue my partner's theme. Okay, I'm gonna come out, and this is brand new. This is brand new.
We'll
All right,
see
I'm gonna
about
submit
that.
this because this is brand new.
We'll
it
see
comes
about
out
that.
tomorrow, and I
We'll
got it
see.
today. And this is the PS5 Legacy Edition of 007 First Light. So, with that said, this is what you're getting. Let's open this sucker up here. And by the way, you guys could pick it up. This is a really
That's
good
a lot
game.
of boxes.
Oh, it's a lot of shit. All right, here we go. Number one, you're getting the regular cover of the PS5, right? And I know a lot of people are gonna go, "Oh, you spent all that money on the regular cover?" Hold your horses, okay? Just hold your horses because it's about to get crazy. All right, here we go. We got yourself the. Thank you so much. Oh,
Wait, we can't see you.
Alex, what happened?
my camera. Boop. There you go. Someone's trying to cut me off. That's Mike. 'Cause he's like, oh my god. You got
I'll
that?
show you a cutoff. I can cut you off right here.
Here we go. Oh boy. Oh my god. I opened this and I nearly cried because this is one thing I wanted in my collection. But this is a video game version, but I want to get my hands on the one-to-one replica of it. But the man with the golden gun,
Ooh,
007, First Light. Okay, Hux know what I'm talking about right
Oh,
here, and my
dude.
partner knows what we're doing right here. Okay,
Dude.
yes, and then not only you get yourself the golden gun, not only, ladies and gentlemen, not freaking only, you open the bottom and you get yourself the steel book. See, you were going, oh my god, Alex, you got the regular edition? Hell no, you got the steel book of that sucker. That's right. I'm gonna do the mic. I'm submitting this in, ladies and gentlemen, because this is brand new. No one ever seen this before. Here we go.
Finally,
Look,
something new.
embossed. Look, boop. Look at that. Nice black and gold, baby. We're rocking the black and nice and gold. I love gold. There we go. And then the cert. There you go. Look at that. I'll bring it up close for you guys. Right there. You got the barrel. You put your video game right here. On this side, you put the video game. And there you go. This is the Legacy Edition 007. And it comes in a nice velvet case for your steel book. You just put it in there right there. I mean, I'm gonna show it one more time. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. The bullets. And look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. There you go. All right, I'm good. Take it off. Take it off.
Too pretty.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
I hate going against Alex.
Huh? There you go.
That was pretty dope.
That was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
That was
amazing.
dope.
All right, Brian, what do you got?
All right, for me, I'm gonna go back to 2016. So one thing I like to do, I like to go to conventions. Been doing a lot more conventions lately, but back in 2016, I went down to Atlanta to the Walking Dead convention, Walker Stalker Con, and Robert Englund was there, and I got a little 8x10 autograph by him. Unfortunately, I didn't get a picture with him, but try to get without the glare. But there's Sleep Kills, Freddy, Robert Englund. So I do have this really cool autograph that nobody else has ever showed off before because it's mine. But yeah, this was just a really cool experience to kind of fly down there and get to meet England. I'm hoping to meet him again this August. He's going to be here in New Jersey at another convention. So I'm hoping to actually get a picture with him this time. But I do have this really cool 8x10 autograph photo. Eventually I'll get it framed and put up on the walls somewhere in this room. But yeah, that is my Robert Englund autographed photo.
Very
That
nice.
That might have been the quickest one yet.
I liked it. I like it a lot. I'm jealous.
All right, judges. 1, 2, 3. Rivet.
Yeah, no.
I want that gun, Alex. Sell me that gun.
We all want that gun.
Hey, we're not trying to get demonetized here, Nate.
Oh, sell me that prop replica.
The prop.
Yeah, golden one.
I want that gold prop.
That was
Just
cool.
for that. That
Very
thing
cool.
is sick. I want
The steelbook
That was
is sick,
rich,
too.
bro.
I'm not even sad that I lost.
Steelbook, and you can put the disc in there. Like the whole
Yeah.
package was just
that
great.
steelbook was sick. Too.
Yeah, like when I opened it, I nearly almost collapsed because like you don't see it from the photos when you buy stuff, but when you actually get to open it, I just went because it's like shiny gold. I was like, oh my god! And like I saw the lights, but the only knock that I will say for it is that you can't hold it. It's just in the like embedded in there. Like it's steel. It's very heavy, but the problem it doesn't come out. That's why I want to get the actual replica where you hold it, like that one. Then you could dismantle it. And I was like, man, but it's like 1,000 plus. Yeah, it's cool though. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a spot over
Brian,
there.
I'm sorry. Your autograph's actually also really cool.
It is.
Thank
yeah, that was just a hard
No,
competition.
there was no way I was winning that round. I'm not even upset that I lost that round. I'm not even a little.
He said, "I'm not upset."
That thing was cool.
All right.
All right, Jody.
That's
Right,
Huck.
Jody,
Go
right?
Huck.
Oh, Huck.
All right, I know Jody's got a banger ready to take me down, but
I don't know.
check it out, y'all. I got something new. It's just never been seen before.
You'll be the judge of that.
No, you don't have to. This has never been seen. It's never been played, and this is perfect for the collectible round. I remember this type of game was played in a round and people lost their mind. Not for this franchise, though. Check this out, y'all. Seen it 007. Oh man, this thing was the bomb diggity, y'all. Look, this thing is so much fun. If you're a huge Bond fan, check it out. I even took all the stuff out so I can show it to you. So here's the board opens right up, so you can play a full long game of 007. Cool. If you want to play a short game, you collapse the board and you do it like that. The cards come on a cue card. It's even got Q's little moniker there. So whenever you're playing and you land on the cue, you pull a cue card. Here's the game itself, all stylized with the 007 gun barrel. Here are all the questions that come in here. So when you're playing, it'll either cue you to the DVD, so you can watch a video. And in the videos, they have like little things where things are missing, or you gotta like do a puzzle to figure something out. And like, here's a sample of the questions. For example, you get John Rhys Davies appeared in the Lord of the Rings film, 2 Indiana Jones films, and what 007 movie? And then all the 007 fans are racking their brains in this. Oh, of course, it was The Living Daylights. So look at that. See, and it's just chock full. It's just like doing my trivia show, right? So this is where I took inspiration for these kind of things, where you take questions like this and games like this that come on the DVD, and you just play it. And these games are fun, man. So if you're a big Bond fan, you play it and check it out. The tokens, you get the martini, right? You get the Aston Martin. Look at that little bad boy. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Hold up, y'all. You get a hot Bond chick. Look at that. It's got to be a P galore. I don't want Mike to get a hit, so I'll just call her P galore. P galore. And of course, Bond, I'm pretty sure that's that's Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, there you go. There it is, y'all. This full amazing lucky, and you don't see this around. This has never been played before, and this game is tons of fun. So the Seen It 007.
Holy shit.
Jody, what do you got?
Listen, I'm going to show two things, but they're little things, so it's okay. We're stepping back in time because I have two things from my childhood. Just shows how much I love and appreciate the Nightmare series. But from 1991, I have a pair of the original 3D glasses for when I saw the movie in theaters. There it is. I kept them so much so. Look, one side advertised Suburban Commando, and one side advertised House Party 2. That's awesome. But yeah, I had to keep these. I keep it in my collection at all times. And another thing that I have in my collection at all times is from 1984. It's my original toy Freddy glove. I've had this since I was a child, if that shows you what kind of child I was. And this is going to stay in my collection forever. And one day I'm going to be like my teammate. I'm going to get Mr. England's autograph right here. And it might be in October when he's in Nashville.
There you go.
But these are my two collectibles for this round. Original 91 3D glasses and original 84 Freddy Glove.
Now, I will say those are very cool, but to throw a Mikeism out there, those have been played before.
Yeah, but only by me. So,
right, I know. But just so Mike knows, those have been played before.
Agreed.
I don't know which people want from me.
What is that so defeated?
Agreed.
No, I like to see new stuff. So,
yeah.
But I've never been
I'm
a
a new
judge
stuff
for Freddy.
kind of person.
I've never been a judge in
so
a
it's
Freddy
all new
one.
to
So
Nate.
that
It's
is
all
new
new
news.
to Nate.
I never seen them. And I've never seen it. So two new things.
I love playing.
Never
Seen
been
It.
played before.
Seen It was a great game back in.
That's a
the
fun
heyday,
game.
that's for
I
sure.
know, right?
All right, judges. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Sorry, Huck.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Huck.
That's all right.
Anything original is always cool to me.
That's
Like,
exactly where I was going to go
Love
to
it.
from that original time frame. Just that gets me. I like the 3D glasses more than the glove, personally. I think that's cooler than
Dude,
shit.
they're pretty awesome.
the
I'm so
original
happy I
time
kept
frame.
these.
What
I like the
call
fact that it's just like two like completely different movies that are advertised.
Oh, I
on the
know,
inside of
right?
it.
I love that stuff.
House Party
Yep.
2.
I found it so weird because you
Suburban
got
Commando.
you get 3D glasses in the DVD box set. You get 3D glasses in the new 4K set, but none of them even tried to replicate the original 3D glasses look
From the
that you
movie?
got at the movie theater, which was
Yeah.
really weird to me.
I will say though, seen it. I am a fan of movie board games,
Me
just
too.
in general. Monopoly
They're fun.
and Clue, and I love all those things, like a chess set. So before Jody went, I was like, this is actually kind of cool. I really like it. But original 3D glasses with Suburban Commando ad, it just tugged at my heartstrings. Like I had to do it.
It's all good.
All right, so that wraps up round 3 there. We're now on to our 4th round, best overall. So once again, one movie, one book, one game that represents the franchise the best. All right, taking a look at the scores. We got 007 dominated that round. So they're in the lead with 10 points, but we got Nightmare on Elm Street not far behind with 8 points. So still
Close.
anybody's game
Close game.
this round. Yes, very close. All right. Now we got Nightmare on Elm Street, I think, starting.
Oh, so me. Okay.
Yeah, so Brian, what do you got? That's
so-
one movie that you love, that you connect with, that just sold you on this Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
So it's not. I am going to talk about a specific movie, but I think I'm going to go a little outside the box here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the practical effects. I think make this franchise what it is. They're very prevalent throughout the entire franchise. I think Dream Child has one of the best practical effects with the motorcycle kill, where Dan is driving the motorcycle and it just transforms and it just like engulfs him. It's such a fantastic part of this movie. The movie is not that good. I mean, it's pretty divisive that this one is not really one of the best, but I think this represents the practical effects side of it with what is showcased in here. Again, their practical effects are great throughout the entire franchise. I mean, Welcome to Primetime Bitch is probably my second favorite kill in the whole franchise, and that's just another great practical effects thing. You have, again, very first movie with like the wall and everything like that. But to me, the motorcycle kill within this movie just sold it for me, and it really just showcased kind of what Freddy does and the essence of him just killing all these characters in these movies.
Completely agree.
All right, Huck.
All right, y'all. So this is what represents the franchise right here, right now, today. And I have to say, I watched something recently that blew me away. This has never been played before. And I want to just herald, and you guys love documentaries, so I'm kicking it off here with, and this is amazing. is the Icons Unearthed James Bond. I cannot just say enough good things about this. It's a 6-part documentary, and it goes step by step from Bond to Bond to Bond. Even talks to what they even got George Lazenby to talk about how he screwed up being James Bond for the one movie because he thought he was too big for his britches. But I mean, it dates back to when Ian Fleming was writing the first novel, getting it sold, casting it with Sean Connery, and then it takes it. The whole first disc is all about Connery's run. Boom, done. Next disc, it's Lazenby's one movie and how it ties into Connery, and then how Connery comes back for one more, donates his salary, tons of stuff. We also have Bond girls that come in here, producers, directors, effects people. It's just so loaded. Next one's the Roger Moore era. Next one's Timothy Dalton, then Pierce Brosnan, and finally Daniel Craig. And it is like, it really digs deep into each moment that this franchise exists and how it kept going, how it almost didn't keep going. And I was just so sucked in forever. When I put one in, I couldn't wait to put the next one in. Jody, is probably very similar to your Nightmare documentary. It's 4 hours. It's amazing. You can't get enough. That's what I felt with this one. It was just disc after disc. And when it was over, I was just like, wow, like I wanted 2 more discs just to tell me something about legacy or where it's headed. So if you've never seen it, I highly recommend. If you're a James Bond fan, 6-part documentary, breaks it all down to perfection. Icons Unearthed, James Bond.
So, Hutch, have you seen that whole documentary then?
Back to back, absolutely. Yeah, whole thing. Yeah,
Just
yeah. I was doing
When was the last time?
Just literally a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Wait, it was your first watch then?
Yeah, yes, my first watch. Yeah, because I saw it was on sale, and my friend was telling me because he watches all the icons. So they have Marvel, they have Tom Cruise, they got over here I've got Simpsons, I've got a couple of other icons. So I said, let's just check out James Bond. And the people who do these go deep, and the Simpsons also amazing. Anything that these people, the icons, do, they do extremely well. It's very detailed, very well produced. And funny, like all the cutaways, by the way, if they have a line, they'll cut to a line in the movie to sort of answer the quote they just talked about in a humorous way. And so you're laughing the whole time. Like it's just extremely well done. So.
All right. And then Brian, on Nightmare side, how many times have you seen that movie? Just out of curiosity.
Once.
Oh, interesting. No, I asked that because the movie rewatchability is really important. Yeah. So that to me kind of shows you what your favorite movie is. You've watched it the most times out of any movie in the franchise. So I was curious about that. So that was interesting.
Yeah, and I'd watch this again. Like as soon as I was done, I'm like, that was awesome. I'll
watch Dream Child again. Yeah, well, I'll work my way through the franchise once.
And was your first watch the extended cut then, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, very cool. Good choices. Both really good choices. It's going to be tough for the judges. Mm-hmm. All right, judges. Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh.
007.
That killed me, Brian, because like the practical effects are what I love about Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, it's just so good.
For sure. But I'm kind of shocked that none of you saved a documentary for the best overall. And that Icons Unearthed line, they're phenomenal. They remind me of like the movies that made us. If you watch those on Netflix,
it's the same style. It's actually the same people. Yeah,
they're phenomenal watches, and that does a very good job going overall the entire genre, the generations of Bond, and that's why.
Have they done a Nightmare one? Has Icons done a Nightmare one?
Unfortunately, not. No,
not
yet. Fast and Furious, Brian.
God damn it!
Yeah,
I have not seen that documentary. Sounds awesome. Brian, I was with you, but then you said this one's not that good. It's pretty divisive, and I was like, I can't wrap my head around voting that the one that best represents is the one that's divisive, or that
because it's the practical. I was going for the practical effect side of it.
Yeah, you gave a good reason for it. I was there with you, Brian, for sure. But the documentaries, man, I got a soft spot for them, and that one is a very solid one for sure.
Yeah, great job, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job, Huck.
You too, Brian. Namaste. You're a worthy opponent.
This is a tough decision here. Do I go with my heart, my favorite one in the franchise that I know is gonna probably most guaranteed get the loss? or do I try to get the point? You know, try to persuade the judges and all that. Interesting. I know Jody's saying no, don't do it. You're gonna lose. But that's okay. Because I feel so strongly about this choice. I'm not going to try to persuade anybody here. I'm just going to talk about why I love the movie. And if that gets more eyes on the movie and gets people to give it a rewatch, then I am happy with that. That's a win for me tonight. So, I mean, I can show, you know, my little triple pack because I did actually have to buy this triple pack to get the movie just because the movie wasn't super readily available on Amazon. And the best deal was actually getting these 3 movies. So I got another Freddy vs. Jason and another Friday the 13th remake, but it was kind of cool getting this because this is actually my 3 favorite horror movies of all time. So it was kind of cool getting them all together. But yes, I will be representing the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Yes, I know most people don't like it, whatever. I'm talking about why I like it. But this is the first solo Nightmare on Elm Street movie I saw in theaters. When I was a teenager, I went to an IMAX screening, brought my brother along, and we actually had a good crowd in there. There was even teenagers sneaking into the movie. Like there was a girl shouting, "This is my first rated R movie." And that was just a cool cinematic memory experience. And so that's kind of gotten me into basically checking out more Nightmare on Elm Street movies and more horror movies. So this was one of my first kind of horror introductions. But now after I've gone through the franchise multiple times, I rewatch all my movies. I love rewatching film. I always go back to the remake a little bit more often just because I love the remake. I think it's the perfect Nightmare on Elm Street story for a bunch of different reasons. I will summarize them for you guys. But to me, it's the darkest out of all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies in terms of story, in terms of tone. I love how it's very direct into the motivations of Freddy Krueger, whereas in the original movie, you're like, I don't know why this guy is going after these teenagers. You can guess, you can make assumptions. Later sequels and backstory makes it more clear. But if you just compare the original to the remake is much more clearer on Freddy Krueger's motivations. So I do appreciate that. I'm somebody that likes exposition in movies and to really tell me exactly what the heck's going on. But I do actually really like Jack Earl Haley as Freddy Krueger. I think he was really good. And obviously you can't have Robert Englund do this character forever. He's getting freaking old. Okay, it's time for him to retire eventually. And he's even said that he probably wouldn't want to, do another Nightmare on Elm Street movie. So having, this new actor take up the mantle, I thought he did pretty good. And I also like the look of him. I know some people are like, I don't like the look. It looks weird. It looks like an alien. I'm like, that's what an actual burn victim would look like. So I like the accuracy with that, but you also still have the iconic sweater. You have the claw. You have, you still have the iconic design, but just a little bit updated to be more accurate. So I love all the scenes in there. I love when it shows the parents going after Freddy. That's such a horrific moment. You have all the great music in there, just revamped a little bit for this newer one. I like the acting in this one. I know some people don't like the Nancy character or whatever because they're like, they're so serious, blah, blah, blah. That's how teenagers would act in this situation. Okay, so to me, I thought it was accurate. And like I said, I just love the tone. I like the darkness to it. I like my horror movies very serious. I don't like horror comedy at all. I know some people love horror comedy, so they like the original series a little bit more. But to me, it gets way too comedic. You got him flying around like a witch on a broomstick in a movie. He just gets too silly. And even in the original, he's a little silly in it. So I don't like that. I like this one is very serious and, just has the perfect dark tone throughout the entire movie. So I could keep going on why I love this movie. To me, it is what Nightmare on Elm Street always should have been. It's a perfect remake. I rewatch it the most often. And if we can get some more people to rewatch this one and give it a chance with some fresh eyes, that would be a win for me tonight. But there we go. I love the remake. That's what I'm submitting.
That was the most passionate thing I've ever seen on your channel, Mike.
I love the remake. That's why I could not choose something else. I'm like, the original has been chosen a million times. Number 3 has been picked a lot. Even number 5 has been picked quite a bit. And that wouldn't be true to myself because actually I really love the remake. And this got me to watch the other one. So like I said, as long as I, could at least talk about my favorite, I was happy because this is the final one. And nobody else has really hyped up this one yet. So it is new. But there you go. Go for it, Double Joe.
All right, I'm going with Casino Royale. 4 years since the last Bond, first Daniel Craig installment. I had seen at least one Brosnan film in the movie theater, I'm pretty sure. But Casino Royale, I was working at the movie theater. That's the poster that we had. And my movie theater, unfortunately, closed a couple weeks ago. It was a little independent theater. So I have really fond memories of going to see that movie at the movie theater, getting the poster, and it really kind of made me a bigger fan of the Bond franchise, and is my favorite of the Daniel Craigs probably. So that's why I'm picking that one. Just a really great Bond movie that gets all the usual villains, the cars, the girls, all the stuff that all the Bond movies have. It just does a really good job of it. So it's one of my favorites, and I'm going with Casino Royale.
It's a great pick, Double Joe. I just want to piggyback on what he was saying. The great thing about picking Casino Royale is Casino Royale brought fans to Bond that weren't fans before. It brought a whole new audience. It reinvigorated the franchise. It continued it along for another 10 years that now people are very excited to see where it's going to go now that Amazon's bought it. And so there was a lot riding on it, and it was very successful. And I don't think anybody can deny that Craig's first outing as Bond blew people away, starting with that parkour scene. And then he kept going from there. And I mean, no offense, but I feel like the one Mike picked is the one movie that killed the franchise that most people talk, down about it. It didn't have the love and affection. Mike, you even said in your thing that it's more real and gritty, not cheesy like the original. You kind of like trashed on the original a little bit. So I'm just going to say there is no trash with Daniel Craig. I think Casino Royale is a righteous pick to keep the franchise invigorated. So nice pick.
All right, judges, we ready?
I think so.
Yeah, this is tougher than I actually thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie.
3, reveal.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Me neither.
Holy shit. You guys picked the remake? Are you kidding?
I hate the remake. I love Mike's passion about why he loved it.
I get it.
The most passionate thing I've ever seen on this set.
My bias is completely out of it. I love Casino Royale as well, but just the love that Mike showed for this movie kind of beat even what the entire team of Bond had to say about Casino Royale.
I'm gonna 100% agree. I hate that movie. I love Casino Royale. It's the first Bond movie I saw in a theater myself.
Yep.
However, when I thought about when he was talking, and I was like, okay, this is what best represents to him.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's what made him go back and even watch the other ones,
correct.
In a roundabout way, I just thought he did a better job of selling it. It's not a movie that I like, but film is subjective. He likes it.
Yeah.
And I don't agree that it's necessarily to me what represents, but it is to him, and he sold me on it. So I had to give him the vote.
I disagreed with a lot of the reasons why he liked that movie. But it doesn't matter. It's best overall to him, and that's what I had to judge over.
Damn, Mike.
I like Casino Royale better, but he sold me. He did.
But now here's
Jody
the
and I are
fun
over here
part.
shaking our heads saying, "Don't do it."
Part.
Yeah.
Mike, go ahead and tell him. Here's the
What?
best part. Go ahead and tell him.
I don't know. What is the best part?
It's not really your favorite.
No, it is.
It is. It's 100% his favorite.
No, it really is.
He talks about it all the time.
I've sent you guys my
I say that
ranking
because
list.
we know Mike is good, even when he
does
doesn't
lie
believe in
sometimes.
this.
He does lie.
I've sent you guys the ranking list.
He
in
talks
one
about
of
it all
the
the
group
time.
chats.
Yeah.
He has been committed
for
to this since
Solo,
the beginning.
the Nightmare on Elm Street, that's my favorite.
No reason to.
It used to be back and forth between that and Freddy versus Jason, but it
That's
just
way
ended
better.
out Freddy versus Jason a little bit. So.
Well, bravo. That's a hell of a set.
Good job.
And original was like way down on my Nightmare list, so I'm not a big original fan. So.
Damn. Wow. I don't even know how to
Crazy
move on.
takes, Mike, but you take the points. Like I don't understand how that happened, but it happened.
I love
That was
remakes.
That was amazing.
Hey, you know what's funny? Casino Royale, that was a remake as well. So it was like
You
remake
know what?
versus
You
remake.
didn't do any slander, and so then I was like, you know what?
But there was no
You
slander.
shot from the heart,
It was
Mike.
all
and that's
I
why
did.
appreciate it.
I did. That was
There
all
no
heart right
snake
there.
oil
That was all a
salesman
rocky
in that
heart
pitch
move.
at all. That was just you.
Yeah.
That was it.
So yeah, Jody, Alex, for this last round, I'd like to see just like what your personal thing is and why it means so much to you, like, and why you like that for the franchise and why you think that's the strongest for the franchise to kind of push it over the edge.
Yeah.
I like
First
it.
game.
Does that mean I gotta go first?
For all the marbles.
Yeah, you go first.
You're up, Jody.
All right. Well, Nightmare 4 was my first introduction to Freddy. I walked into the living room as my father and my brother were watching it, and it's the first time I saw a horror movie, and they turned around and said, "You probably shouldn't be watching this," as I just stood there and finished it. So I came in late to the game. Nightmare 1, of course, is absolutely phenomenal. Nightmare 2, I'm sorry, I still don't talk about it. But the one movie in the franchise that really just like wrapped everything up for me, just because you had never seen it before, and that would be New Nightmare. I love New Nightmare. I think the idea was genius, taking Freddy and turning him into an actual nightmare demon within Wes Craven. The fact that we got Wes Craven not only writing and directing, but he's in the movie as himself. You get to see Robert Englund as himself and Freddy. You get to see the actress that played Nancy come back. You get to see all these people come back and just portray themselves in a movie about Freddy, but it's not really about Freddy. It's really weird, but I love it so much. People always say that Wes Craven kind of like reamped horror with Scream 2 years later, but I'm sorry. I think New Nightmare was a completely new style of horror movie, because we had gotten all those movies prior, whether you like them or you don't, because you're right, Freddy did get a little jokey. He got a little out of hand. Freddy's Dead is awful. Okay. I mean, Roseanne's in it, for God's sakes. But they took that and they just completely turned it around with this movie. I love the practical effects that we've talked about already tonight. They're awesome in this movie. And yeah, you just got to see this demonic Freddy Krueger that was new and original. And like I said, I love the fact that it was just this amazing original story. And it was brought to us by Wes Craven, where it all started. And he even came back to star in it. So New Nightmare for me sums up the entire franchise. I love this movie. I wish they would do, I mean, I almost like we need to do more of this, but this is so good. I'm good with it being alone and just solo. And yeah, New Nightmare for me, guys.
It's a good pick. That it was kind of ahead of its time, but the way that
it really was.
Yeah, I mean, it's meta before like meta it became like a thing. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's like my second favorite, I think, in the franchise. Good pick, Jody.
Thank you.
All right, Alex.
All right. You know, it's funny. You guys talked about it as a personal thing, what we would pick to represent the franchise. So I thought about it really hard, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna show us something never been shown. It's not a movie. It's not a movie. I'm not picking a movie. I am picking a book, but it's gonna be very different. And why it's very personal to me is because my wife is a bartender, and when we first met, we've been together for 25 years. And when we first met, she got me this book, and I passed out by movie 3, but we tried every recipe of the drinks, and that was the Bond cocktails. And we went from Pierce Brosnan, and we went all the way up, and we kept drinking the drinks that were represented in the movie. So you got the vodka. Oh, look, you got Steel Raisin Blue.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So you got the vodka martini, of course, the classic one. Then you have the bloody martini, the blood martini. Then you have these. You got the smoky martini. So you have a lot of drinks here. The sidecar. I don't know if everyone remembers this one, but this is the drink that he drinks in Cuba and Die in Another Day with Halle Berry when he's drinking the Coke and rum. This one. So to me, this represents Bond because the entire 24 he's drinking alcohol. And to me, it's personal because I have memories with my wife together before we were married, but just drinking and doing our marathon of 007. So for me, I will say as different. I know it's not a movie per se, but for me, this is close. So with that said, I have myself a martini glass, a 7 martini glass.
Nice.
And I threw a shot of vodka in there, and I'm gonna drink it live. That's right. Because you know what?
Swear, you guys are trying to get me demonetized tonight.
You're not gonna get demonetized. This is actually what the Bond franchise represents. So you
It's
know
water,
what?
Mike. Don't worry about it. It's water.
No, it's water.
YouTube, it's water, we swear.
Sure.
Flavored water. Smooth.
I was gonna go with the music, but I think this to me represents what Bond is. Going to the bars, meeting the ladies. And then I love it. Actually, if you want to piggyback with Casino Royale, I love the scene that he loses all the money and he's getting the drink, and he was like, "Do you want all this?" And he goes, "I don't give a damn." When he with the alcohol, he just takes it, chugs it, and then he grabs the knife and he's about to stab up the chief. And then my boy Felix Slider grabs him, and he's like, "I'm bleeding chips, man. I'll stake you." But yeah, so to me, I think this is what best represents Bond. I could do the music too, but I didn't want to pull out all my vinyls. I was just like, it's too many. But yeah, so I say alcohol and personal memories in this Bond book. But check it out though. I think you guys will like it. These recipes are freaking banging though.
That's kind of cool.
And
you won't make
one of
it
those
though.
recipes is from a part of a movie. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like for instance, remember the drink that he made for Vesper? The Vesper drink is right here. The Vesper, the orange twist in the vodka.
Nice.
Yeah, it's in there. So you have the dirty martini that I think one of the Bond chicks drinks. Is it Anatop? Whatever her name is. Yeah, her. I think that was her drink when they were talking. So some of the famous drinks are in the book, and then some of them are made up for the movies. So, but you will get twisted by third movie. By the third movie, I was out. I was like, okay, I just saw the gun barrels myself.
So you were drinking them while watching
every movie we did, we looked for the recipe and we made that recipe for the movie, and then we drank it. So for Casino Royale, we did Vesper. For Die Another Day, we did the Cuba Liberty or whatever that was called. You did that one, the sidecars. I mean, there's so many of them. And then you had the Skyfall Highball. That's like that one is you put an alcohol and then you drop another drink in it and then you drink it quick. I didn't make it past one. I was just like, whoa. Yeah. So anyway, but that's what I got. So Douche. Oof, this thing is strong. Sake.
Wow.
Strong water.
Strong. Oh, yeah. Strong water.
This is an interesting last round matchup.
Very.
This is very interesting because, like, when I think James Bond, I don't think of the alcohol stuff, even though I know that's a part of the movies. I'm never like, oh, the alcohol is sold beyond the movie.
Yeah, but when you say James Bond, everyone says shaken, not stirred.
Yeah, some people are really into that. So definitely, absolutely. So it's interesting. And it's something different. It's creative, it's different, it's unique.
And you want it personal. I didn't want to get
it is personal, but it does. It's kind of all over the place too. Like how I was showing all collectibles all over the place. This was a little all over the place. Like you were talking different movies, and I'm like, wait, you want to pick one movie to show off one movie? So are you picking one movie? Are you picking alcohol? Are you picking it's a book? Like I don't know. It confused me a little bit.
You told me something that best represents the franchise. And
so it's a book of alcohol. A book of alcohol.
It's in all 24 films.
So you want to sell people on James Bond with a book of alcohol? I don't like that. And I'm going to tell you why now. Because my dad would always take us to the 007 movies in theaters. So they were kind of like family movies to us. Like we grew up with the VHS of Tomorrow Never Dies. And so like the alcohol was never a big thing to us. It's not like what sold us. Like he wasn't like, hey kids, There's alcohol in the movie. You want to go see some James Bond?
The point
it was more the gadgets, right? The cool gadgets, the locations, the music, the acting. Like it was that action, excitement, like the explosiveness. It was more that to me represents the movie rather than like, oh, alcohol.
Yes, but the point was a personal story about the franchise that left an impact. I thought that's what he said. Didn't you cry about the new Nightmare? Everybody likes it. It's the best because it's the realism of flames and Freddy Krueger was flames.
Hey, and you guys called me out on it, so I just got to give it back a little bit.
You
right?
won. I'm just saying is if I want to go double, I would have pulled out music. 007 is represented by music.
Well, you did it.
Artists.
No, you're good. You're good.
I said best represented. I said I chose a personal story and alcohol.
I'm not mad with the route you went, Alex.
Me neither.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you got to be a lawyer, dude. I'm telling you, you got to be a lawyer.
And you know I got to play defense. Just it's the last round. It's the last round. I want whatever. I want this to be earned, right? So I got to see these guys fight it out to the very end.
Instead of attacking down on why that was a bad pick, why do you think New Nightmare was a good pick?
Yeah, I love that too. So that was the other flip side before I was rudely interrupted with my slander. But now to talk about Wes Craven's New Nightmare. You actually get Wes Craven back directing, and so you have that Wes Craven flavor that made the original so great, which was really cool.
Mike, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm not facing you. I'm facing Jody. Like, why the hell you talking
Jake
about Jody?
just asked me a question.
I'm just saying because you cut off Jody. It's me and him's round.
Jake literally just asked me to explain why I like New Nightmare. But anyway, I think most people like New Nightmare. When people send out their ranking list, usually New Nightmare is very high up, at least top 3, if not either second or first. So it's very popular across the board. The practical effects are incredible in it. The acting is great because you get the original actors back, right? You get Nancy back. And once again, we all said it's before its time. It's meta. It's really cool. It's something different. And then that leads to Scream and other horror movies that try to do the meta stuff. But nothing did it quite like Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So that really paved horror forward, where I can't say like alcohol, like really, projected the Bond franchise forward. It's not.
Well, you got Grey Goose, you got Russia, you got the Russian vodkas, which they are branded. He drinks Heineken in most of the new Daniel Craig movies. He's drinking that.
So what we hate about movies with product placement and marketing, yay! Let's get some product placement into the art.
007 does it great. I don't know what to tell you.
Can I tell you something though, Alex? Like tying that in. After Bond started drinking Heineken because it was something different, not always a thing. I am not lying. When I would go out,
started drinking,
I would get a Heineken. And
oh my gosh!
Became an alcoholic.
First of all, I already liked
the franchise I used to love made alcoholics.
I already liked the beer, so the fact that Bond had it made it cooler. So I had that, and then I would buy it and bring it to the house. So yeah, your franchise can sway.
All right, we got to get away from alcohol, people. We got a Poppy. It's a branding soda.
I'm just saying, branding. Branding.
I'm ready to vote.
Okay.
I like Nate jumping in. Hey, by the way.
There it is.
Oh no!
It was
audience. We're down to the tiebreaker right here. Audience, we need you in the chat.
Come on.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I think we're screwed. Kitten Paws doing the left eye.
I want to just explain. I think you both did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because this is the end, right? Like this is the last round of the last game. And when I think best franchise, and I think of all the possible things that can exist that make a franchise great, such as things like that, where you have a book where they have drinks or recipes or anything that ties to the movies. Him and his wife, before they were married, watching a marathon, making the drinks, things like that. It ties in. Jody, I like New Nightmare a lot, and I think it is a great movie. I just think almost in totality, the Bond franchise is so much more flexible. And I kind of was thinking overall big picture, I thought it was interesting, cool, and kind of shows that. So that's why I voted the way I voted.
The meta-ness is what stuck with me with Nightmare and how that kind of went into an overall arch of what Nightmare is, and that movie does that in such a unique way that's why I gave you the vote. There's so many different elements on what makes Bond that I know I don't even know, Alex, if like you think the alcohol part is the best overall part of Bond. That's just
no. I just picked it. I just picked it because you said personal story.
Yeah,
like,
I
wasn't right. Like, no, I don't think so. I mean, you got the cars, you got the gadgets, you got the music. To me, it's the music because I'm a musician, so I would have picked the music vinyls. But I already showed that off. Since so I was like, this is new and different. So I was like, no one showed off a Bond cocktail book of all the cocktails from the films. So it's just like if you do Lord of the Rings and you show off the recipe books of the shit they eat in the Shire.
No,
like, you go, hey, look,
it's a cool, unique tie-in, but I kind of got how you wanted to show off music, but you showed this book off, and I get it's been played before. I'd never seen it before, so I just saw a few different like fights within like the same discussion matter.
No, I totally get it. I mean, but yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can do. We can't go back.
I wanted it to go to the chat. Let's make it happen.
I mean, so far, I mean, it's only one person voting. They voted Bond.
Well,
but
that's what I'm saying. It's one person. So I mean,
that's Huck's wife, though.
We could do another round.
Doesn't matter. She's in the audience.
Is she not a person?
Do a tiebreaker round.
We should do a tiebreaker.
Do a tiebreaker round.
You all have mates, and if they're not here to vote, that's on you. My wife is here, and she voted Bond.
I think. I mean, if you want, you should just do a tiebreaker round.
But she voted.
I don't think it's
she already
tied.
voted.
Huh? No, just break a tie. Just pick one of them. Pick out their best stuff, and then one of us three will have our conversation, and we'll pick out our best stuff, and whoever wins. Just like soccer.
But what I'm saying is, though, I don't think the score is tied right now.
I thought it was.
This round is tied, but I don't think the overall score is tied.
Oh yeah, what is the?
No, this is the final decider. It is the final decider.
Oh, it's the final decider.
Right. Bond's up 2 points, I believe.
Yeah, but remember, this is 4 points.
Right.
Yeah, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever wins,
you and I disagreed, Nate. So there's no third person to break that.
Yeah.
Right.
So right now, we should do sudden death, pretty much. A sudden death.
I'm cool with it. Let's see another cool thing.
How would we? I guess a good tiebreaker would be just like brief points on why you think Nightmare is better than Bond or Bond is better than Nightmare, because we really haven't discussed that yet.
Okay.
I
think that could be interesting if we want to go that route.
Yeah.
Up to Mike, his channel, but I like that.
Up to me, I feel like I'm biased. I'm on Nightmare team. It's up to the judges.
No. I mean, up to you as far as is that a fair tiebreaker? Because
for you guys to do it so talking point battle again.
Yeah, just you don't need to show anything. Just why is your franchise better? Period. That's it.
And is it like a one versus one? Like we pick our.
I think all
three.
It's going to be like a 3v3 thing.
Correct.
3v3. Yep.
Yes.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
That's spicy. I like that. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean,
I'm excited.
I think the vote should have counted. I'm a little mad that you guys are slamming my wife, but as she is here to participate, and we just
I kind of agree with that point. Like, was she not a human just because she's married to?
I would never slam your wife, Huck. I just want that on the record.
All right, judges, you got to decide. Are we going? You judges decide. I cannot make a fair decision here. We have Kit and Paws that voted Bond. The only vote there. It's up to you guys. Judges, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, if we're being technical, the tiebreaker was the audience.
Correct.
Yeah.
There you go.
I feel kind of bad just saying she doesn't count. I don't think that's right.
There you go. So, hey, this matters. It's important to get people to come to the stream, to get the audience members involved. And Huck was the only one to get somebody that lasted through the whole stream, and that absolutely counts. That's even strategy, too. I mean, if you can have somebody right there ready for those tiebreakers, that's crucial. So if I was a judge, I would say that absolutely counted. So I'm very personally happy with that. Glad judges agreed. So Bond is the winner then. Wow. Woo.
Maybe for future ones, you could use that as a tiebreaker. That's okay. I liked Jake's idea where you just kind of
that was a cool idea.
Yeah. It'd be different.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Literally, that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Great game.
So there you go.
Wow.
Well done.
Look at that.
That's our winner right there. 007 is the king franchise.
A nail biter again.
Yeah, close.
That was good.
Great
That was
job,
good.
great job, Bond team. Great job, Nightmare on Elm Street, for putting up a good fight. Thank you, judges, for being here. You guys gave us a fair fight. That's all I can ever ask from the judges. So, judges, just going first, let the audience know, too, what you thought of the tournament overall, kind of how it played out. Do you like the setup? Do you like the structure? Should we be doing another franchise film tournament with new franchises in the future? What are you guys thinking out there? And then, of course, let the audience know where to find you, all that fun stuff. So, Jake.
Yeah, I love a good bracket fight. Like anytime one thing can go up against another thing, you never really know how it's going to turn out. And I would have never thought of Harry Potter versus 007 or Monsterverse versus Star Trek. Like those are crazy, crazy, weird IPs that you just don't know how they're going to launch. And same with Nightmare versus 007. Like when I first thought of that, I'm like, I don't even know how to rate that, but they are pretty close. Like one's a great horror franchise, one's a great action spy franchise, and it literally came down to the last vote. So, yeah, no, I thought this thing was great.
And Nate, you've been on a lot of these, so you got the whole experience everywhere.
I'm like a 5-time judge, 5-time player, 1-time judge and player on both teams in one match. So I was a judge and a member of 007 and Mission Impossible. So Mike, thanks for always having me. I love these things. They're super fun. Your slander doesn't work, but I love listening to it. It's fun.
It's also an entertainment audience.
Yeah,
it's
entertainment. I love it. I think the bracket's great. I agree with Jake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would say? If you're going to do another one, I almost feel like, for example, in the first round, you had Marvel versus DC. I almost wish they didn't start versus each other. Put one on one side and one on the other. And not necessarily match them based on genre. Because I do think some of the best fights were like, look, DC versus Rocky. Harry Potter versus 007. Like, if you could have those from the jump, I think it'd be even better. But overall, I think it's a great idea, and they're a lot of fun to be a part of, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. All right. And, of course, our challengers. We put up a good fight, guys. So, Freddy, claw of applause right there.
Yeah.
All right, but Brian, stepping in last minute. You did great tonight, though. How'd you feel?
Thank you. I feel good. It was actually a lot of fun. I had a good time with this. The bracket thing is fantastic. I've been a judge multiple times. This is the second team I've been on, and both times I lost to 007. So I was on Mission Impossible team.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So a lot of fun. Yeah, Nate was too. But yeah, this is a lot of fun, and I appreciate you inviting me on here, Mike. This is a lot. I enjoy it.
And Jody, you've been the anchor to the Nightmare on Elm Street team. You've had some of the greatest collectible stuff I've seen for Nightmare. So you feeling good about the night?
I feel good about tonight. I know the last game came down to me for the last points. I thought I was going to do it again tonight, but Alex, that was a cool book. I appreciate it, and we'll get together and we'll have ourselves some cocktails.
I think some people need a drink after this stream. So.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, this is cool. This was fun. I really like this, and I hope I can come back to represent either Nightmare some more or anybody else. Honestly, I'm shocked that Halloween got ditched at the first go around.
Yeah, how bad was those?
That was crazy.
That's nuts.
That's impressive.
And
I mean, Friday the 13th.
And Monsterverse over Jurassic Park is because I wasn't on Jurassic Park. That's what happened there. I missed my phone call.
I don't know how Rocky beat Mortal Kombat.
DC?
Mortal
Or
Kombat
DC.
Annihilation. Let's do this. Come on.
Yeah.
Because we brought the heat, baby.
Crazy upsets.
All right, and Huck, you've been on a lot of these, and you came in clutch for 007 tonight, and you didn't even know you were coming in clutch, but you did it. How do you feel?
Look, this is all in good fun. This is a lot of fun. Mike and I get heated, but you get if Mike ranches,
I thought I played a really chill game tonight.
No, you literally was like touching buttons.
You were half chill. You were half chill and having cut through. Like at the beginning, you're like, I'm not going to trash talk, and literally the very next round, you were trash talking me.
I was supposed to be a judge. I just wanted to be judge
I can tell. But this is a lot of fun. I mean, look, like I said, going with 007, Rocky, and Star Trek, it's all how you play what you have and how you sell it. That's why, you know, Mike, you sold, in my opinion, the worst Nightmare movie. You sold the judges.
That was
and
amazing.
That's how this whole thing wins or gets lost, is how you sell your stuff. And then, you know, hopefully the judges aren't playing the Jedi mind trick with all of Mike's tomfoolery, and they can just decide.
Never worked once. No.
Never worked.
And I would say, yes, it does help to bring people to watch with you. She stuck through the entire show, y'all, and kept talking. So, you know, by having someone I knew, like, otherwise we'd have had no votes. Like, no one was voting. So, yeah. So just remember that, like, stacking the deck. Paid off. So
David, a day late, dollar short on that one, man.
Right? Give my back special tonight. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know, one of vodka martinis. Yeah, vodka martini. Anyway, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, Mike. So thanks. We'll see what happens with these in the future. What battles what? Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, we always need more competitors and people willing to participate. So I'll be sending out some invites. But if you want to play, you're watching the stream on a replay, just reach out to me on Instagram, Mega Mike the Movie Man, everywhere. Reach out to me. Let me know you want to be a part of this tournament. I'll send you the list of franchises for the next tournament. And then, yeah, we'll get you on some. Always like to see new competitors too. People come out. It's fun. It's fun. It's not that stressful how me and Huck make it look. It's really good.
I get to show up. Show up.
All right. See, Double Joe 7 always keeps it nice and cool and collected. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. Thanks again for having me on. I do enjoy the bracket idea and everything. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it was kind of harder being on it 3 times on the same team with running out of stuff. But other than that, I think it's pretty neat.
But you always find something every time. Like this time you pulled out those magazines, so you have some stuff there.
He said, I found these under my bed. I'm going to go ahead and go Nintendo Power.
But he put it in like a sleeve and everything. Like that was presentable.
Yes.
All right, then Alex came to play for 007. No stopping you.
Like Apollo Creed. I'm coming for you, fool. I'm coming.
Wrong franchise.
I was gonna win. Look, I'm gonna be honest. When you told me this, and I'm like, what the hell? This is crazy. But it worked. It worked. And I think what worked with the brackets and stuff, I think it's just the people that you're playing with. I think that's what makes it it makes it fun. At the end of the day. Now my only thing is that if it's a heavier collector, it'll be very one-sided. Like, I mean, a heavy collector.
Hey, but you never know. If I can win with the remake of Nightmare, anybody can win.
Anything is possible.
That was our Super Bowl.
Dreams come true.
It is.
That was a unicorn for tonight.
But not discouraging nobody. I just think it's very fun. But I will say this now: do not let Ghostbusters be on that list because we will be winning it all. Johnny knows.
It is on there ready to go. So
I will demolish.
I'd like to be on that team, please.
No, but I think it's great. I think it's fun and it's different. It's not just showing off just 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, or whatever. It's just any type of thing that you collect. Because sometimes people collect and they want to show off their stuff, but when they go to panels, there's only 4Ks and Blu-rays, and they want to show off whether that's stuff back there or whatever. So I think it's a cool medium for everyone to hang out and just talk and meet new people that they never talked with.
Talk about franchises you love, you know,
and franchises you love.
Just franchises, everything you love about it. It's great.
Yeah, you never. How many people sat down at besides like Halloween or whatever, but talk about Harry Potter or with their friends like Rocky. Or Mortal Kombat? Like not many. But I don't know. I think it'll be fun. You gotta have more franchises, man. Just don't let it be Ghostbusters. Just don't do it.
Well, thank you everybody for participating, making it a great franchise tournament. Like I said, the audience out there, be ready for the next tournament coming up. Turn on the notification bell so you know when it happens. But go visit all these channels, everybody's channel. Visit the links, but more importantly, actually play a video, watch it all the way through, and then hit the subscribe and the likes and the hypes and all that. But actually watch the video. That is very crucial for all of our channels. But yeah, great night, everybody. If you missed any of the matches leading up to this final, just check out the Franchise Film Fight playlist on the channel and just marathon it and go through it all again.
And you'll see a lot of our faces over and over.
You'll see people angry, happy, maybe a tear or two. But yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Leo.
It's all about